I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, tennis fans. Right, we have Novak Djokovic versus Andrey Rublev in the final of the Belgrade Open. I'll be covering this for GTL, so GTL family, welcome. If you want to watch the Swiatek versus Sabalenka match, Ben's currently covering that now. But we are going to be covering Novak Djokovic versus Andrey Rublev. Can Djokovic win his first title of 2022? Let's see. He's at home. He's in his home country. Look at that, ATP rankings. Ranked, of course, number one. And we're going to go through some of the stats as well as they warm up, actually, as well, Djokovic and Rublev. Interestingly, they've only played each other once, which is pretty surprising, to say the least, to be perfectly honest with you. I would have expected them to have played a few more times. But Djokovic has only played him once, beaten him once, indoors at the Nitto ATP Tour Finals in Italy in 2021, 6-3, 6-2, pretty routine victory. And then if we go and have a look at some of the other stats. In fact, shall we? We can share my screen actually as well. Let's get up the stats before we share the scoreboard. So if we have a quick look at that, we can see their route to the final. So a bye for both in the first round because, of course, they're ranked as high as they are. Lehecka for Rublev, a pretty tough actually round two match for Rublev, losing that first set there, but then got through in the end in three. And then Taro Daniel, who's quite an interesting player. I think for me, really broke onto the scene after beating Andy Murray in an upset earlier in the year. But he's a solid player, won in straight sets. And then Fognini, which I thought was a really good win for Rublev. We are actually just warming up, Rublev and Djokovic warming up their serves at the moment. So a solid route for Rublev. For Djokovic, I mean, he just had... Look at this. I mean, he's just faced... Zher lost the first set. Kecmanovic lost the first set. Khachanov lost the first set, but came through in all of them. That Zher victory was pretty clutch in terms of just gritting through it in two tiebreaks. So, look, definitely hasn't played his best tennis. And for me, I keep on saying about Djokovic, I feel like he's like a car that you haven't driven in ages. He's one of those cars that you haven't driven it in months and months and months. And when you start it up, it just takes a while to get going. The engine, you're worried like, oh, is it going to start? But once it's up and running, it's smooth, it's fine, it's running efficiently. I feel like towards the back end of that Khachanov match, in the second and third set, the engine had fully gone into efficient mode, if you want to call it that. So definitely for me, a very, very good performance against Khachanov after a pretty tight first set. And then he just came to his own, started striking the ball a lot cleaner. Definitely, for me as well, had a lot more confidence on the forehand, which I think was breaking down a little bit earlier in the tournament. So this actually mirrors as well, by the way, his US Open run where he kept on losing the first set. Obviously, he lost that tournament to Medvedev in the end, the final. Can another Russian and Rublev beat him in the final? I don't know. I'd say he's a big underdog, but in saying that, you just don't know. It's their first meeting on clay. It's going to be an interesting one. They haven't seen each other much. Of course, only played each other once. Patrick says, how did Rublev bypass the Serbs law? I was actually literally just thinking that as I brought up his run. I was thinking, how has he managed to avoid them? Because, of course, in Belgrade, Djokovic seems to have got all of them, to be fair. And then if we have a quick look at some interesting stats here. Some matches won in 2022. So 22 for Rublev, only 5 for Djokovic. Not a surprise considering he's barely played any tennis. Titles, 2 for Rublev, none for Djokovic. But again, hasn't really competed much at all. So good opportunity to get his 2022 up and running Djokovic. Grand Slams, Djokovic with 20. Rublev, none to his name. He'll be hoping to get at least one by the end of his career. And at the moment, ranked number 8. So he's actually dropped in the rankings a bit, Rublev, in the last 12 months, and he'll be hoping to soar back up that top 10 and towards the top 5 where he will think he belongs. For Djokovic, number 1. Helmet says, hello. Hi, Helmet, how you doing? We'll get back up that score as well. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, do smash that like button. And of course, do also get involved by subscribing if you're not already part of the GTL family. I'm really looking forward to this. I just think it's going to be an intriguing affair. I think Djokovic is such a big opportunity for him to get that first title, and I think it will just be crucial. He gets that first title on clay, and then it just sets up the rest of the clay court swing really nicely for him. He then, I think he's thinking, and he's already said it, that he wants to peak for Roland Garros. This is a step in the right direction, right? It's a step in the right direction for sure. Right, about to get underway here. Armand one, can we see the match? You can see it now. It's on Amazon Prime. Djokovic goes into the Rublev forehand. Down the line goes the Russian, then backhand to backhand. Up the line goes Djokovic with the backhand. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Djokovic, good depth on the backhand side. Same with the Rublev. Rublev goes into out with the forehand. Very good, penetrating into out forehand. Really trying to knock on the Djokovic backhand. Then a drop shot from Djokovic. Rublev gets forward. Approach shot. Djokovic goes for the lob, and a very good volley in the end from Rublev. A backhand volley. Very, very impressive from the Russian. Really, really impressive. Of course, playing under a neutral flag. But Andrey Rublev, really impressive point there, actually. I thought, anyway. Interestingly, is that... Okay, yeah. I was going to say 129 kilometers per hour, not miles per hour, for a second serve from Djokovic. Nikhil says, I think Djokovic needs to be in his truly best form to get his first title of the year. Do you think? Maybe. I think if he plays 80%, he wins. Big serve out wide from Djokovic to the backhand. Short return from Rublev. Good cross-court forehand from Djokovic. Backhand cross from the serve. Then comes forward. A volley from him. And Rublev can't get that volley back into play. So it's 15-all. A very, very good start from Novak Djokovic. I just feel like the ground strokes look good. Of course, he lost that first point. It doesn't really matter at this point. I think looked pretty good for me. Very, very good start. So, 15-all here. Djokovic in an orange Lacoste top. A fantastic short slice serve from the Serb. Ace for Novak Djokovic, the world number one. Rublev doesn't even bother trying to return that. It's just too good from Novak Djokovic. Really, really good. Got some Serbs in the chat as well. Lovely. Good to hear and see. Djokovic goes into the forehand side with the serve down the tee. Then a forehand from Rublev. Does he make that? Oh, he has. What a forehand down the line from Andrey Rublev. Beautiful forehand. That is an unbelievable strike from the world number 8. Yeah, cracking forehand. I mean, he's absolutely creamed that. So can we say Djokovic has reached 70 to 80% of his top form? Maybe. Djokovic goes down the tee with the first serve, doesn't make it. Will be a second serve here for Rublev to have a look at. Big opportunity here for Rublev. Step on the second serve. He doesn't. He waits for it. Djokovic goes down the line with the forehand. Backhand cross from Rublev. Into out from Djokovic. Forehand to forehand here. Rublev. Oh, he's out of position there as well. Backhand into out goes Djokovic. And Rublev goes miles long with that forehand. Does Rublev. That is a really poor forehand. Just push back. Monika says, I think Djokovic needs to be in a deba. Maybe in good form. Is that what that means? Yeah, I agree. I think he does. He needs to be in good form. I don't think he can afford to be playing anywhere below 70%. I think it'll be tough for him to win. Needs to be at, I think, 80% and he's okay. Good serve down the tee from the Serb. And the return from Rublev goes out. So a very, very solid hold early on from Novak Djokovic. Should be happy with that. Just got it done. Routine hold. Doesn't need to worry about any messiness in a juice game or potentially going to or having to save break points even. So a very, very impressive hold in the end. Interested to know as well how Rublev serves on the clay. His second serve especially is pretty weak. We saw that against Yannick Sinner, didn't we? We read against Yannick Sinner. How well did Yannick Sinner attack the Rublev serve in Monte Carlo? Happy mind says today's match may be a bit tougher for Nole, but finally he'll prevail. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Gerald says, enjoying the stream from Sierra Leone. Wow. Thank you. A few serves as well. I like that. In the chat. Apologies, can't speak Serbian, but I'm sure it's all very positive. Right, so 1-0 here. Rublev goes down the tee, doesn't make the first serve. So here we go. We're about to see how does Djokovic attack the second serve, and does he attack the second serve? Backhand from Djokovic down the middle. Rublev goes cross-court with the forehand. Forehand to forehand here. Rublev goes in to out with the forehand. Very good depth, though, from the backhand from Djokovic. Rublev manages to get it back cross-court. Djokovic tries to step in and go down the line, but he goes into the net. Sam says, come on, Ruby. So clearly cheering on Andrey Rublev. And look, I mean, he's a good player, Andrey Rublev. No doubt about that. But, oh, yeah, there you go. I mean, he's getting some free points here, Rublev. Poor return from Novak Djokovic, and that goes long. I mean, look, let's be honest. The first few games they always feel out. They always feel out, you know, games. And then let's have a look here. It's a serve from Rublev. I think he's made that. So that's going to be 40 love. Wow. Sam says, hello, Fez. Or Fazan, yeah. Hi. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for tuning in. Big serve from Rublev down the tee on the ad side. The forehand from Djokovic, not good enough. And the serve +1 from Rublev, sublime. The forehand cross-court into the open court. Really, really good strike. Clean winner from the number 8. Aradahay says, hi, Sam. Nice. Malika says, enjoying the stream in Brazil. Nice. Amazing. Glad to see you on the stream. Thank you. To my dearest number 1 tennis genius, best of luck. Lots of love. The tennis grounding in South Africa. Thank you. Bonner says, come on, Novak. Yeah, good serve from Novak. Down the tee. Rublev goes backhand, return long. So that is a unfortunate return from Rublev. A good serve, though, from the Serb. Really, really good serve. He'll be looking for that as well. I think the serve into the Rublev backhand is... I mean, he's got to utilize that, you feel. And it says, who do you think will win? I think it'll be Novak Djokovic. Another return from Rublev. Doesn't make it. So it's 30 love. Very, very good start from Novak Djokovic. No breaks of serve yet, of course. 30 love here. Tries to go down the tee, Novak. Goes into the net with the first serve. This time, second serve down the middle of the box. Rublev goes long with the forehand return. That is that's not a very good return from Rublev. He'll be disappointed with that second serve. He's got to make that, surely. Surely he's got to make it. It's a pretty poor return from Rublev. 40 love, some very, very good serving, but some poor returning as well, to be perfectly honest with you. Really big kick serve from Djokovic. Good return in the end from Rublev. He's in the rally. Now he's on the front foot, comes forward and hits the forehand down the line for a clean winner. Short ball from Djokovic, and Rublev just pounced on it, put it away with ease. Bono says, greetings from Houston, Texas. Greetings. Sam says, I'm cheering for Rublev, but obviously Novak. As much as I'm cheering for Rublev, Djokovic in straight sets. Here from Sydney, says Patrick. Fantastic. Great to have you guys. Do remember to smash the like button, guys, as well, if you haven't done so. And if you are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button to get more content. There's loads of content coming. Do you get involved? Djokovic goes second serve down at the tee. Slice from the serve as well. Into in goes Rublev. Huge forehand. He's unleashed a couple of those forehands. And even on clay, which is a slower surface, it's so effective. The reason why as well is because he hits it with so much topspin. I mean, he just rips through the ball. Yes, it's got pace on it, but he does give himself enough coverage over the net. And then the amount of topspin he enacts on the ball, exerts on the ball even, is phenomenal. Which is why I think it's a weapon on the clay as well. Just that backhand, he's definitely become more solid on that side. It's that second serve, I think, is the biggest weakness for him. Second serve here for Rublev to have a look at. Backhand, cross court, clips the baseline, comes forward, Rublev goes in to win. Djokovic passes him, does he? Yes, he does. He does well enough anyway. Goes cross court with the passing shot. Rublev does get a racket on it with the volley, but he volleys into the net. So 2-1 here, still on serve. Novak Djokovic in a very, very good spot here. But it's still on serve, so it's all to play for. It's interesting, and you just feel like in terms of styles, Rublev has a style that is probably suited for Djokovic. Now, we'll see if that's the case, because I think we definitely saw it, in the indoor hard courts of Turin, but on the clay, is it a different story? I'm not really sure. I think it might be a similar script. Malika says, who do you think will win? I think Djokovic will win in straight sets. That's my prediction. I'd be very, very surprised if he doesn't win, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's, yeah. Can we make this bigger? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? That's better. 69% for Novak Djokovic as well, by the way, is the win predictor, which is a little bit surprising. I think it's pretty high. I'd maybe say 60%, although it's not that much of a difference, I guess. Who do you guys think are going to win? That's the big thing, isn't it? Right, so Novak Djokovic. Oh wow! So I think Malika's. Are you from Belgrade or do you mean Belgrade? But you're from Serbia, right? So imagine if there's someone in the crowd in the chat. Put your hand up. Say you're there. It's really cool. I love it when people are like, you know what, I'm there, but I'm listening to the commentary as well. It's like great, absolutely great. There you go, Rublev serving at 1-2 down. Still on serve. Second serve here for Novak Djokovic to have a look at. Djokovic goes long with the return. Oh, I'll be disappointed with that. Second serve into the backhand. Only 120 kilometers per hour. And the backhand goes long. So, yeah. First serve again. Rublev can't buy a first serve at the moment. What's his first serve percentage? 75%. Doesn't seem like it. It's 50%. There we go. It's dropped dramatically. Second serve. Good second serve, to be fair. Right into the corner of the box, into the backhand. He's on the front foot. Rublev cross-court forehand. Djokovic in the rally. Trying to just stay in it. Good defensive work from the Serb. Yeah, very good defensive work. Just dragging Rublev left and right. And then manages to find a decent angle. It's a more loopy forehand cross-court, but good topspin. Drags Rublev out. Forces Rublev to commit to either going down the line over the high part of the net or committing going cross-court where Djokovic is. He goes and elects to go down the line. It's not the right choice. Goes into the net. So 15 all. Oh, but good serve. Finds the first serve, Rublev. And Djokovic goes long with the return. See, this is how you can tell Djokovic is not at his best, right? Because if he was at his best, he's not missing this many returns. No way. He's not missing anywhere near the amount of returns that he's missing right now. Nikhil says, I thought Malika was watching from Brazil. No idea. Big serve from Rublev. And it's a return from Djokovic. He makes it, but it's a huge into-out forehand from Rublev. And I think he's missed it. Oh, dear. See, that's one of the things you see a lot in club tennis, right? So people who just play socially or for fun, you see that a lot. Short balls, they just overcook it. and they end up missing what should be a routine winner or routine approach shot to then come to the net and finish off with a volley. Second serve here for Djokovic to have a look at. Steps inside the court. Much better return into the forehand corner. Then goes down the line with a beautiful vintage Novak Djokovic backhand up the line. What a backhand. The forehand from Rublev just not good enough. Too short. Too short from Rublev there. Really short from the world number 8. And then Djokovic steps in and it's just vintage Djokovic. Breakpoint opportunity opened up for the Serb. Second serve here for Novak to have a look at. Djokovic goes cross-court with the backhand. Into out goes Rublev. What a forehand from Rublev. Wow. That is crazy. That is an unbelievable forehand from Rublev, though. The return wasn't bad. Wasn't short. Didn't have a lot on it, but he tried to drag Rublev into the backhand corner. Rublev is very good at making those balls into the backhand corner forehand. He runs around the backhand really nicely, and it's a fantastic into-out forehand. And he follows up with a beautiful ace down the tee. Really good serving from Rublev right into the corner. Even an elite returner, arguably the best returner ever in Djokovic, is not able to get anywhere near that. Advantage Rublev. Yeah, guys, hit the like button, please, everyone. Target is 100 likes at least. At least. Second serve into the Djokovic backhand. Backhand to backhand here. Oh, Rublev's backhand breaks down. He goes into the net with that backhand. So it is back to juice. After all that good work, the good forehand, and then the fantastic ace down the tee, he makes an unforced error to be dragged back into a messy, messy game. Oh, big serve from Rublev. Second serve, Djokovic steps in, backhand goes down the middle of the court. Has he made that? I don't think he has. Yeah, he's gone long. It's a good second serve, by the way. That's a really good kick second serve down the tee. It's not got a huge amount of pace on it, but it's got enough. It's got enough spin on it that Djokovic has to return that at just over shoulder height, even. Rublev advantage up. Yeah. Has he? Oh, I thought Rublev made the first serve. He hasn't. Return from Djokovic went into the tram lines. I think Djokovic is miles back for the second serve return. Oh, wow. It was a let. Rublev goes huge with the serve out wide. What an ace. Where have these aces come from Rublev? He was serving so poorly out of nowhere. A couple of big serves, get him out of trouble. Really, really good. Nikhil says, come on, Rublev. And you can see Vida, Marian Vida, of course, Djokovic's ex-coach, long-time coach, is in the crowd with his wife, Djokovic's wife, that is, watching. 2-2. Big serve from Djokovic down the tee, then tries to go into in forehand, looks off balance though, didn't move quick enough to that, and goes into the net, does the Serb. So love 15. You just feel if Rublev's going to win, he has to take the first set, is my thinking behind this. And to be honest, Djokovic has been giving first sets for free this week. It's like a first set bargain sale when you play Djokovic, but then he just manages to, win. So, but I think, if he wins the first set, I'd be very, very surprised if Rublev comes back, takes it to 3. Second serve from Djokovic. Good backhand on the line return from Rublev. Fantastic backhand up the line from the world number 8, Andrey Rublev. That is a beautiful backhand. And Djokovic slips, actually. But I think even if he hadn't slipped, I don't think he's getting that. I just think it's such a good backhand. Our Civic Boss says, where can I watch this live? You can watch it on Amazon Prime Video. That's where I'm watching it. Of course, Djokovic trying to win his first title of 2022. So it's a big moment, I think. He needs to get some titles under his belt, just get some type of form and get into winning ways. Yeah, I agree with Jamie. I'll get to that comment in a second, but 100% agree. Second serve from Djokovic. Good return from Rublev. Very deep down the middle. Very short ball from Djokovic, though. Rublev runs around the backhand. Absolutely creams the into-out forehand. Love 40. He's got 3 breakpoint opportunities early here. And I did say you'd have to take the first set to have any chance of winning this match. This is a big, big opportunity here. Love 40. 3 break points here for Andrey Rublev. Big serve from Djokovic into the backhand. Decent return cross court. Good backhand up the line from Djokovic. But then he collapses on the backhand cross. He goes into the net. That is an early break for Andrey Rublev. A big, big break here. 3-2. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is very, very surprising. And just for good measure, not only a break of serve, but a break of serve to love. Jamie says this is Rublev's chance this match. Wow. This is Rublev's chance this match. If he doesn't win, well, it just confirms he's so mentally weak. Ooh. I think, to be honest with you, I don't know if it's definitely a chance for him to play against a Djokovic that isn't, at his best, that's for sure. But I wouldn't say that he should be expected to win, though. That's my opinion anyway. I don't think he should be expected to win. I think Djokovic is at home. Rublev, I don't think he's a natural clay courter. Djokovic has the experience. Even, I think, as I said, I think Djokovic at 70%, I think probably ekes through against Rublev on this surface in this tournament. But we'll see. We'll see. A good start from Rublev. But, yeah, I agree. I think he has in the past had issues with being... I think mentally weak could be a bit harsh, but his mentality hasn't been the best. I think he gets very, very frustrated, Rublev. But he seems pretty calm. Why wouldn't you be? You're a breakup at the moment, I guess. Mike says, which site are you using to see the stats? So you can see in the top left-hand corner, it says powered by TNNS Live. Come on, Djokovic says Maliki. Yeah, good serve from Rublev out wide to the forehand of Djokovic. Comes forward, hits the drive volley after a loopy return into the open court. So 15 love. Easy as you like. Serve volley from Rublev. Nice to see on clay some serve volleying as well, by the way. Jamie says, I expect Nolly to win in 3. Yeah. I mean, that's probably the safe option, isn't it? Considering how the rest of the week's gone. Good forehand from Rublev. Fantastic forehand cross court from the world number 8. And Djokovic goes into the net. So 30 love here. And all aboard the Rublev train at the moment, to be perfectly honest with you. The momentum's with him. But doesn't really mean too much, I don't think, because Djokovic, as I said, has been giving away first sets for free. Backhand down the middle from Rublev, then goes down the middle again with the forehand. Backhand to backhand, fantastic backhand up the line from Rublev, but really good depth from Djokovic in return. Then tries to go backhand lob, does Djokovic. I think he's being a bit rushed here, Djokovic, so he tries to slow it down with the backhand lob, but hits into the tram line. So 40 love. This is very, very surprising to watch at the moment. I know, he's been giving away first sets, but he's being comprehensively outplayed. But, and that's a bad miss. Rublev goes into out forehand, then again goes into out forehand. The backhand on the line, which is Djokovic's bread and butter, is so open. It's just an easy backhand on the line to hit, and he goes long with it. So he consolidates the break, Rublev. Wow. Back-to-back games to love. So Rublev, he's on a roll at the moment. Forehand to forehand exchange here. Rublev tries to overcook the forehand. It was good from Djokovic. You could see he was starting to hit the ball with more venom, greater depth as well, the world number 1, and just too hot to handle, really, for Rublev in the end. Brandon says, I'm experiencing extreme deja vu from every other Djokovic match this week. Yeah, that's a really, really good point. Djokovic goes down the tee with the serve. Very, very good serve. Gets Rublev on the stretch, and the forehand goes into the net. So, after losing at least 8 points in a row, manages to start to find some rhythm on serve, which is what he needs, man. I mean, he really, really does need it. 30 love. Big serve from Djokovic out wide. Good return, though, from Rublev. Oh, he gets away with the approach shot, Rublev. It's a short ball. He goes into out. Djokovic reads it so well, but doesn't manage to get that forehand back. Very, very fortunate. Very, very fortunate, to be perfectly honest with you. There you go, 30-15. Djokovic doesn't find the first serve. It will be a second serve here. Second serve goes into the backhand. He made that. I think he's missed that. That's a double fault. Yeah, he's tried to go big into the Rublev backhand. The crowd's really trying to G up Djokovic. I think they're getting a bit worried, to be perfectly honest with you. They shouldn't, because it's been happening throughout the whole week. The J at 8, Ahura says, Rublev needs this first set to have any chance. Djokovic has been sketchy and has received many breaks. I agree. KG says, Rublev could benefit from adding some shots to his repertoire, particularly short game drop shots. Agreed. Good. Very good serve from Djokovic. Fantastic depth as well with the 1+ shot. But Rublev somehow manages to come back into the point. Has a smash opportunity. Djokovic, though, what a forehand in response to the smash. Backhand cross court from the serve. Backhand to backhand here now. And Djokovic goes up the line with the backhand. Rublev clips the baseline with the forehand. And Djokovic, he cannot control that forehand. Rublev gets a bit fortunate because it hits the baseline and it pops up on Djokovic. So a bit of an apology, but I don't think he really needs to apologize there, Rublev. It was a good forehand. Probably didn't he didn't mean to hit it that deep, I guess. I think actually as well, it popped on a spot. So 30-40, a chance for a double break here. Unbelievable. But KG, I completely agree with you, by the way. We'll get to that point in one of the breaks. Oh, has he made that? Yes, he has. Beautiful serve from Djokovic to bat away the break point. Really good serve down the tee from the Serb. We're at juice now, so really, really good from Novak Djokovic. Much, much better. Yeah, so juice here. Rublev very far back. Has he made that? Oh, he's tried to go down the tee again. He's liking that serve, Djokovic down the tee. In the end, doesn't make it. So second serve. Can Rublev cash in on the second serve? Second serve, almost down the middle. Rublev makes it into a forehand return. We're into the rally. Fantastic backhand cross from Djokovic. Great depth from the Serb. Rublev crunching the ball, but not with fantastic depth, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, that's a great backhand, though, from Rublev. Clips the baseline, comes forward. Volley opportunity. The volley's not good enough. Djokovic lobs him. Oh, but the lob's not good enough in response by Djokovic. Rublev puts away the backhand volley. Really, really good from the world number 8. Probably got a little bit fortunate because the first volley wasn't particularly good. I think Djokovic, who's not that rusty, probably passes him with ease, but does well to be clinical with the second volley. Shrihit says, Djokovic is always rusty in the beginning. He gradually increases his level and pummels the opponent. Yeah, that's what's been happening this tournament, hasn't it? Oh, what a serve from Djokovic to again get himself out of trouble. Goes down the tee with the big first serve and clips the line. Really, 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 really impressive. Like, that is quality. That is inch perfect from the world number 1. Guys, over 300 of you in the chat as well. Do remember to smash the like button, please, if you haven't done so already. And also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Become part of the GTL family. A lot of tennis content coming through here. So make sure you do subscribe. And yeah, make sure you become a member as well if you want to by clicking the join button to support the channel. Really good backhand from Djokovic. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Up the line goes the Serb. Oh, Rublev clips the net cord, but it stays on his side. So no fortune for Rublev there. ML says, come on, Rublev, you can do it. Yeah, well, we'll see. KD says, oh man, problems now. Takes a set, even to warm up now. True? Yeah. Djokovic sucks, says ML. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Backhand cross court from Rublev. Back on the line from Djokovic. Has Rublev made that? Oh, he has. He's gone cross court at the forehand. He's clipped the baseline. He says sorry again. I don't know why he's saying sorry. He keeps on saying sorry. Yeah, Rublev's... I mean, you don't normally see Rublev hit the ball this deep. Well, big serve from Djokovic. Doesn't make it, though, so it will be second serve. Alex says, Djokovic defaulted, then dominated, then deported. Will he now be defeated? Very nice. I don't think so. First set, so it seems to be a giveaway this week. Backhand return from Rublev. Slice into the backhand corner. Good into out forehand from Djokovic. Great forehand. Then goes drive forehand into the corner. What a passing shot from Rublev, though. Oh, he read it. He read it so well. Djokovic comes forward, hits the drive forehand into in to the forehand side of Rublev. Rublev gets there so well and crunches the forehand pass cross court. Djokovic doesn't even bother trying to get to it. It just flies past him. Another breakpoint opportunity here for Rublev. Oh. Second serve here for Novak Djokovic. Oh, he's double faulted. He's clipped the top of the net cord and it's gone long. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is that's not a very good way, is it, to get broken? That's a second break. Andrey Rublev will serve for the set. Wow. That is very, very surprising, to be perfectly honest with you. I thought he'd win the first set potentially, but not like this. Tussauds says, yeah, so that'll be to do with your resolution you're watching in. So just change it to 720p. Nikhil says, who's the new coach for Djokovic? At the moment, I'm pretty sure it looks like it's Goran Ivanisevic, but there's no confirmation. Oh, yeah, you can change it to Souls by clicking on the settings, the cog icon. That's how you change it. Guys, while we've got well over 300 people now in the chat, thanks very much for tuning in. Do smash that like button, please, if you haven't done so already. Do also subscribe to the channel as well. And if you want to become a member, do join the channel to support it. There's an incredible amount of tennis content coming to the channel. So do check it all out. Get involved. Become part of the GTL family. Yeah, really, really good here from Andrey Rublev. He's just been hitting with really good depth, I think, has Rublev. And that's great to see. That's what we want to see, right? Because the way he strikes the ball is really effective. Very good natural striker of a tennis ball, Rublev, but doesn't always hit with enough depth. Alex says Goran is sitting in his corner. Could be a more of a motivation thing for Djokovic. Yeah, I mean, I think at this level, how old they are as well, I don't necessarily think they need someone to be babysitting them. They just need someone there to give them some tips and tricks. But we'll see. We'll see. Second serve from Rublev. Djokovic goes long with the backhand return. That is surprising to say the least. He needs to do better there, Djokovic, to be fair. I think he probably knows this is a throwaway set now. He'll need to reset for the second set. I mean, it's been the story of his week so far. So he's in the final. He won't be too worried. He'll be thinking, look, okay, I've gone through this the whole week. I know how to win from here. Second serve from Rublev down the middle of the box. Forehand cross court from Djokovic. Slice from Rublev. Djokovic steps into out forehand. Comes to the net. Oh, he should have left it. It's a slice from Rublev down the line. I'm pretty sure he's not making it. I'm pretty sure that's going into tram lines. Djokovic goes to the volley. Should have left it. Yeah, should have left it. I think he wasn't sure. He looks behind him and says, oh, why have I tried to volley that? And yeah, he would be right to think that. 30-15 here. 5-2, obviously serving for the set here. Can he take the set? Andrey Rublev, what a set that would be. Oh, huge in-to-win forehand from Andrey Rublev. That is absolutely huge. 40-15. I thought it was an in-to-win forehand. It wasn't. It was a backhand on the line. That is something that he has improved a huge amount, by the way, from Rublev. The backhand on the line was almost non-existent. He really struggled to hit it with consistency. It's now there, which is great to see. Oh, it's gone long. Has Rublev's backhand. That was fantastic depth from the Serb even. 40-30. Huge from Rublev. Forehand from Djokovic down the middle. Backhand cross from Rublev. Backhand from Djokovic goes into the net. Andrey Rublev takes the first set. 6-2. He consolidates it. Yeah, fantastic set of tennis from Andrey Rublev. He just needs to keep it up, I think. If he keeps it this level, he'll have a good chance, but he needs to keep up this level. The issue has been the first serve, by the way. He's only hit 46% of first serves in, but what's been the difference is the first serve points won. Look at that. 82%. Only lost 2 points behind the first serve, only 4 behind the second serve. Djokovic, those serve stats not looking particularly good, are they? That's been a big issue. Yeah. Amiana says Djokovic lost the first set. No way. Yeah. Sam says Rublev, but I know you'll lose in 3, sadly. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm thinking as well, but you just don't know. You just don't know. Shreya says Rublev should lose. We'll see. And Chixel Puff says Vamos Djokovic. Miana says bet pay. Thanks though. As always, yeah. This is look, I mean, let's see. Right. I think the best way to see whether Rublev's gonna have a really good chance is how the second set goes. I think if it's a competitive second set and Djokovic wins it, then I think Rublev still has a chance in the third set. But if not, then you just think the momentum's gonna be too great. Djokovic will just blitz him like he did Khachanov. So he has to keep up this level of tennis, I think, Rublev. And I think he can. It's going to be tough in terms of, I think it's more to do with his ball striking. If he can make more first serves, that's a big plus. But it's how he's backed it up. I think the way that he's hitting with the amount of depth he's hitting is just phenomenal. And if he can carry on doing that, it will be very hard for Djokovic. Even Djokovic at 80%, right? 90%, I think is pretty hard. Just because Rublev is one of the hardest hitters on tour, but he just always seems to have an issue with being a bit too one-dimensional sometimes with his choices of direction on shot, and also sometimes just too short. Hits with a lot of venom, but if it's shorter, it just gives your opponent a lot more time. So we'll see. Amina says that's the fastest set I think Novak's lost this tournament, so maybe Rubelev's got a chance to win. I wouldn't get ahead of yourselves just yet. Let's see what's has the win predictor changed? No, 69% pre-match. Of course, win predictor. So, second serve here for Rublev to have a look at. Djokovic is now donning the white cap. So, put his baseball cap on. Maybe that'll help. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Cross-court tennis is not good enough serving from Novak. Agreed. But to be fair, look at Rublev. Only 46% of first serves in. He's won most of those points that he did manage to make first serves. But, it's... Djokovic actually made more first serve, just didn't back it up well. Forehand from Rublev into in. Really good from the number 8. And Djokovic loops the forehand into the tram lines. Lexi says, come on, Rublev. Hey, I'm Yano. Hi, Lexi. Greetings, everyone. Rublev in 2. Wow, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Love 15 here. This is a crucial hold, you feel, for Djokovic. It really is. Big serve out wide. Rublev, fantastic return, cross court, great depth, fantastic forehand cross court as well. Again, I mean, he's literally he's basically doing to Djokovic what Djokovic normally does to every single opponent on tour, which is he hits the ball deeper than anyone else. At the moment, Andrey Rublev is hitting the ball deeper than Novak Djokovic. Now, that's not something I thought I'd ever say in my life, but that's what's happening at the moment. So, love 30. Mistake from Djokovic again. Lexi says, I'm going for Rublev. In 3, wow, okay. No, so bold prediction, but could definitely happen. Good serve from Djokovic out wide. Rublev with a decent return, though. Great backhand cross as well. Just finding great depth here. Here's Rublev. I mean, he's just, yeah. Oh, what an angle found, though, from Djokovic. Slice from Rublev. Djokovic on the offensive. Goes into him with the forehand. Rublev tries to slice the forehand, interestingly, and slices into the tram line. So 15-30. That was a big opportunity for Rublev. The in-to-in forehand from Djokovic was pretty tight. And I think Rublev thought it was going to come with more venom, so ended up slicing. But he had enough time to hit a drive forehand there and open up potentially 3 break points. Big serve from Djokovic out wide. Backhand to backhand exchange here now. Slice from Rublev on the backhand side just goes long. So 30-all. Nikhil says, Djokovic's strategy has always been drop shots. No, it's actually only something that's developed in the last couple of years, to be fair, Nikhil, and only predominantly on clay. He does still use it on other surfaces, but it's something that you need to have a very good drop shot, I think, to win Roland Garros, I think. Of course, you need other parts of your game, but that's one of the attributes I think you need to have. It's just because of the surface and people stand so far back in exchanges at times. It's just such an effective shot to utilize. Into in goes Djokovic with the forehand, sets up the point beautifully. Rublev slicing to the Djokovic backhand, and Djokovic says, nope, I'm going to make that into a forehand. Really, really good from Djokovic, just using the angles fantastically well at the moment. He's really dragging Rublev around, and he's not liking it, Rublev. I'll be honest, it's Rublev in 2. Let's go, Big Ruby. I mean, I think he needs the break here, to be fair. Toki Water says, come on, Novak, you can do this. We'll see. 40-30. Big serve from Djokovic. And Rublev frames that into the crowd. That's a very, 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 very crucial hold. I cannot express enough how important that hold was. May says, God wants me to not run. Fair enough. Guys, as well, we've got so many people in the chat. So great to see. We're at 91 likes. So come on, we need to get to 100. Can we get to 100 likes by the end of Rublev's next service game? So he's about to serve. The end of this game, 100 likes, please. It's doable. Come on. Mace, I said if Djokovic won, I would run long today. Fair enough. Alex says, come on, Noah, you can do this. I love you, and I'm your number 1 fan. Wow. Here we go. Andrey Rublev serving at love 1 down here. But it's set up. Big serve down the tee. But it's going to be a let. Just clip the net cord there. Oh, it goes big. Rublev tries to go big down the tee. Doesn't execute it well. So it will be a second serve. Second serve into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand down the middle. Into out goes Rublev with the forehand. Backhand to backhand exchange here. Yeah, really good from both. Fantastic depth from both on the backhand exchange. And then Djokovic, though, he pounces. That backhand from Rublev cross court wasn't deep enough. It was too short. He tries to find... he tries to go short with the backhand, Rublev, and Djokovic steps in and crunches the backhand out of the line. I mean, vintage Djokovic. Jared says, just tuning in. Rublev playing well, Djokovic playing poorly. A combination. And it says forever champion Novak Djokovic. Yeah, I mean, he's won 20 slams, so yeah, for sure. Mrs. Hi, first time seeing you host. Hi. Yeah, so Fazan here. Big backhand down the line from Rublev. And the forehand from Rublev goes into the net. So love 30. Big opportunity here. Yeah, so I'm Fazan. That's my name from Quality Shot. I'm helping JG and Ben out on GTL today, and I've done another stream as well. But yeah, I also have my own tennis channel called Quality Shot. If you do want to check it out, you can. It's a YouTube channel, nowhere near as big as GTL's, but we do a lot of tennis content on there as well. Do check it out. Subscribe if it's of interest. Onion is doing it like a pro. And Nadal playing well. Nadal's not playing. Sam says, "Oh dear, love 30. Here comes Novak Djokovic." Yep. Here we go. Crucial point here, you feel. Backhand to backhand. Oh, the backhand from Rublev goes long. It's love 43 breakpoint opportunities here for Novak. Wow. Smashes the racket. He's not a happy boy. Goes down the tee. Does Rublev with the serve. Forehand to forehand here. Or backhand down the middle from Rublev. Djokovic steps in. Goes volley. Rublev tries to pass him. Oh, the second volley from Djokovic is too good. He breaks. That is a big, big moment, you feel. He breaks, and he breaks in fashion. He's got the early break here. Novak Djokovic. 2-love up in the second set. And you guys are the best. You delivered over 100 likes by the end of the game, so well done. Yeah. May says, "Oh, sorry, the catcher was no problem." Hi, Fazan, Lexi. Hi, Lexi. Alex says, I'll follow you forever, Novak, with you all the way, my hero." Big Djokovic fan here. This is a Rublev racket smash, crowd going nuts. The turnaround is here. Yeah, true. This is so predictable, says Brandon. Oh, yeah. I've seen this script before. Have you? Forehand to forehand. Oh, Djokovic misses the forehand on the line, though. Goes into the tram lines. Wow. Will it be the same script we've seen the whole week? I don't know. May says, "Can't watch any games. I'd rather watch Djokovic," and that's saying a lot. "I'm convinced Djokovic deliberately drops the first set just to toil his opponents." I don't think he does. I think he doesn't worry, but I think it's a process. I think he's warming into it. He obviously is trying out different things. I think sometimes he is figuring out how he's feeling and then also how his opponent's playing, and it takes him a set sometimes to understand that. But I don't think he just throws it away, personally. Sam says, "I can write this story 1,000 times, though." Yeah, agreed. May says, "I wish WTA was more competitive." It is. I mean, Iga's only just gone on this run, to be fair, May. It's really exciting, I think. Only the last few tournaments has Iga suddenly, come to fruition, but it wasn't like that before. Oh, bad mistake from Djokovic. Clips top of the net cord, and it goes wide. So 15-30, an opportunity here for Rublev to get the break back. Needs to be dialed in here. It really does. These first set losses are actually getting ridiculous and predictable and therefore boring. Starting to think he's tanking first sets. That's what Brandon was saying. I don't think he is, but I don't know. Wow, you can, yeah. Seriously, though, if Iga can be dominant, it's very bad. No, why? I like Iga. He says, "No knock on Iga, but she's like a worse Henin." Fair enough. Brandon says, "A script drop. Henin was a great champion. Wow." Second serve into the backhand of Rublev. Backhand to backhand here now. Oh, he shanked the backhand Rublev. I think a bit of a dodgy bounce. Well, that's what he's saying anyway. He's looking at the surface. He'll be disappointed there. Disappointed not to really make Djokovic work for that point. The thought Barty being dominant was bad. This is 1,000 times worse. Rublev, says Elisabetta de Melas. This is me, says Djokovic is live betting himself. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, he wouldn't be allowed to. But yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Guys, so 109 likes. Can we get to 120 by the end of this game? Well, it's not too bad. Come on, smash the like button. Let's do it. Come on. In increments, we'll get to 200 likes. Second serve, down the middle of the box. Rublev goes cross-court with a forehand. Forehand to forehand here. Djokovic crunches the backhand cross. Rublev goes backhand at the angle. Good from Djokovic. Great angle found. Slice from Rublev. Good into out forehand from Djokovic. Has he made it? No, he's just missed that. Wow. That was close. That was very, very close. I thought he'd made it. I really thought he'd made it. Yeah, I thought he'd made that, Djokovic. Didn't manage to, though. Big serve from Djokovic. Good from Rublev. Very good return into the corner. And he gets the break. Oh, he gets the break back. Oh, he didn't manage to consolidate. That is a poor, poor game. He gave that game away. He really did. It's back on serve. Oh, wow. That's very surprising. Now, another twist of the tail. Potentially. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Very surprising. Very, very surprising, to say the least. Broken back, yep. May says, Djokovic is making me run later in the day. Sam says, will Rublev hold serve? I think he will. That was a really wild forehand, by the way, from Djokovic. Went absolutely miles wide. I think we all know he's not playing his best tennis. So I think who's it that said it? Someone said earlier, I think it was one of the members, wasn't it? It was... can I remember? I've forgotten who it was. It's really bad now. Someone remind me. Jamie Drummer said that this is Rublev's best opportunity. Well, I'm starting to see that more and more. I'm starting to agree more and more. Bola says, Alcaraz playing this well is great for tennis. Hopefully he scares Zverev. Fair enough. Lexi says, yes. Tsitsipas and Medvedev to improve. We've got people talking about Barcelona as well. Come on, Rublev, says Lexi. Very interesting. So, back on serve, 2-1. We'll see. He says, who do you like, Sam? Well, I think you can probably tell by Sam's DP. I think he's a big Nadal fan. I'm a Nadal fan as well. Don't hate me. I love everyone. I love Djokovic as well, Federer, whatever. I'm not. Don't hate anyone, but yeah. His stroke starts as Rublev live betting himself. Apparently, yeah, exactly. Someone else said that. Here we go into the Rublev service game. Forehand to forehand exchange here. Djokovic goes down the middle. Very short, though. Fantastic angle found from Rublev. Djokovic, though, in response with a good forehand himself. Good backhand. Oh, I was about to say good backhand from Djokovic, but it's not. It's a fantastic forehand from Rublev down the line. I'm just having a look. It is long. From Djokovic. Yeah. What are your thoughts? Thoughts on what? This is about Middleton being the one causing... Oh, God. I'm not going into that. Djokovic is... his level's dropped. He's gone into the net there as well. He just doesn't look comfortable on the ground strokes like he did for the first two games of the second set. Just playing in spurts at the moment, you feel. Oh, what a forehand from Rublev down the line. Djokovic, what a get from the Serb. How did he even get that back? I mean, that is just ridiculous. Rublev puts it away in the end, but I mean, the fact that he even made him play an extra shot there was absolutely ridiculous. That was a fantastic backhand from Rublev to put that away as well. Clinical from the world number 8, but Djokovic, wow. Just needs to be able to get on the front foot. At the moment, he's struggling so much. May said she doesn't want to be seen giving one of them trophy. Oh, it's she. Oh, sorry, Samia. Sorry, apologies. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't be assuming. Rafa, of course. Yeah, that's why. So keep it up, Jocko, says Toki. Well, keep it up. He's not doing very well at the moment. He needs to suddenly play better because his level's dropped. It's still on serve, to be fair. It's not the end of the world. 4-15. Big serve from Rublev out wide. Djokovic goes cross court. Oh, Rublev gets really jamming with the net cord. And he comes forward to volley. It's a good drop volley. Oh, but it's an even better ding from Rublev. Djokovic tries to lob, but it goes long. Oh, he holds. Oh, wow. What a point. What a point. That was, yeah, much, much better from both, to be fair. I mean, Djokovic didn't do a lot wrong there. He really didn't. Rublev just composed himself, which, to be fair, his composure is normally pretty poor at times, Rublev. So fair play to him as well for composing himself the way he did. Right, 2-2 here. Good from Rublev. Although I think the serve's gone long. Yeah, it has. So it'll be a second serve. May says, I love Rafa. Very good. Big serve from John White. Then goes into it with the backhand. Big depth out. Then goes forehand exchange it. Djokovic to the line. Oh, he tram lines. Oh, Djokovic. Not good enough from Djokovic. Oh, it's not good. Much better from Djokovic. Good serve out wide. Rublev doesn't make the return. He goes into the net. Do you love Andrey Rublev? I don't love him. I like him, though. Where can I watch the match? You can watch the match on Amazon Prime is where I'm watching it. Big serve down the tee. Rublev goes into the tram lines. Oh, he's not happy with that return. He shouldn't be either. May says Rublev needs to win straight sets. Otherwise, Novak will win. Agreed. So JG and Ben. So Ben is doing the Sabalenka-Swiatek match. I don't know. Is that still going on? I think JG will be joining shortly. Samir says, I'll just say Sam. Says, come on, Rublev. Hold tight. Because Djokovic is mishitting now. I'm calling it now. Schwarzman takes the Wimbledon crown this year. You know what? That is a very, very bold decision. Here you go. Backhand to backhand here. Oh. Rublev's backhand is breaking down. He's just shanked 2 backhands in a row. 4-15. He's not forcing Djokovic into anything uncomfortable in his serve at the moment. That's not ideal, especially after breaking back, holding serve. Did really well to win 2 games in a row, Rublev. But Djokovic being solid in this service game. Will be a second serve here, though. Maybe it's the baseball cap that Djokovic is wearing, and maybe it's helping. I don't know. Backhand lob from Rublev into win. Great forehand from Djokovic. Short ball from Rublev, and Djokovic puts it away with ease cross court. Rublev doesn't even bother moving. Really, really good from Djokovic. 3-2. 3-2. I think that calls for a Djokovic. Am I being a bit greedy, wanting a Djokovic button again? Yeah, that short-term prediction. Look. Okay, you are entitled to your opinion, but that would be one of the most surprising things I've seen in sport in a very, very long time. Ben says Phil Rublev is going to win. Maybe. They says over boring. Oh man, not boring. I love the WTA. Come on, guys. Look at that. Novak Djokovic has got a little Novak and his emblem inside his racket. And Keel says Rublev is killing it. I don't think he's killing it at the moment. I mean, obviously, it's a setup. That's great. But then, does that really mean he's killing it? Because everyone else has been a setup against Djokovic this week. Is that really saying much? I don't know. 50 Pradeep says, I hope Djokovic wins. We'll see. They said, to be honest, I don't care who wins. Rublev not really a player I like. I like the confidence with certain people in the chat. Some people really, really, really saying, no, Rublev's going to win. Other people saying, Djokovic is the man for me. It's good. Holding firm with your favourites. Good to see. Into out goes Rublev. Backhand from Djokovic into the corner. Very good backhand. And the backhand up the line is beautiful as well from the Serb. Oh, the forehand from Rublev goes long. It was just too good from Djokovic there. I mean, just way too good. I mean, as soon as that point started, I just thought, no chance. Backhands is raining down. Rublev's going to have no chance. Love 15. Great serve out wide from Rublev. Slice return from Djokovic. Forehand to forehand here. What a forehand from Rublev. A short ball from Djokovic. Rublev steps into the court and he's so good, for the most part anyway, Rublev, at putting away those shorter balls. Steps in, doesn't hold back, crunches that at an angle. Beautiful winner. This is my favorite in this game. Then you're watching the wrong game, Anna. Then it is in Serbia, in Belgrade, and you can watch it on. Well, I'm watching on Prime Video. 30-15. Big serve from Rublev down the tee. Forehand down the middle from Djokovic. Into out goes Rublev. Shorter ball from Djokovic, and Rublev once again puts it away. This time goes into out with the forehand. 40-15. Really, really good. Both players, to be fair to them, since they traded breaks, have been pretty comfortable on serve. Djokovic in the previous game, and now Andrey Rublev. Oh, and he seals the deal with a beautiful ace out wide from the juice side. Djokovic doesn't even move. Beautiful stuff. I mean, great. Absolutely great. Is this the business end? Not really at 3-all. Not really, is it? But every game just gets more and more important, especially for Djokovic. He gets broken, and then, it could be a case of Rublev serving for a set. Belgrade is the capital of Serbia, from what I know, although my geography is not amazing either. Good serve from Djokovic out wide, drags Rublev out, short return. Djokovic comes forward, puts away the short ball with ease. Easy as you like from the world number one. 15 love. Good. Good from Novak. Not sure how I feel about the outfit. If anyone's watching, let me know what you think of Novak Djokovic's outfit. Do you like the orange and white? And do you like the Rublev outfit, which is like a teal green with white panels on the side? Not sure about either, to be fair. Second serve here, though, at 15 love. Goes into the backhand. Good backhand return from Rublev. Great depth. Good from Djokovic as well. But Rublev somehow makes that into a forehand and crunches the in-to-win forehand for a clean winner. I think Rublev and Stefanos Tsitsipas for me, probably the two best players. Well, no, actually no. Rublev, Tsitsipas, and Nadal, the three best players at running around a forehand. Is that right? Off the top of my head, I think they are. Forehand from Rublev goes up the line, backhand to backhand here. Really good from Djokovic. Looks like he's hitting the ball a lot cleaner. Great depth from the world number one in this rally so far. Slices into the backhand corner. Rublev goes into out. Djokovic goes cross court with the backhand. Then a drop shot. Rublev comes forward. He gets there. Oh, he gets there really nicely, to be fair. He tries to dink it down the line, but dinks it long. You know what? And the commentators, and this is a really, really good point. I was actually about to say this. We haven't really seen the drop shot much from Djokovic at all. Now, throughout this whole week, and to be fair, his general clay court game in the last couple of years, the drop shot has been a really, really big part of it. We didn't see him play it much. I would be very interested to see in the first set, how many times did he play the drop shot? I bet I can count it on one hand. Big serve from Djokovic down the tee, and that is an ace. So, 40-15. That's been his best serve throughout the match so far, is the serve down the tee on the ad side. He's served a few aces on that side. You can see first serve points won. Second set, it's increased from 53% to 69% for Djokovic. Rublev has dipped a little bit from 85% to 75%. Still good at 75%, but could be better. Forehand from Djokovic down the line. Very good depth slice from Rublev. Then into in goes Djokovic. Very, very good hold from the serve. 4-3 up, still on serve. But you just feel momentum. Is it shifting a little bit? I think it might be. He's definitely starting to feel better in the exchanges. That's for sure, Djokovic. He's hitting the ball cleaner. There's definitely more depth and more MPH on those ground strokes. I think he's well and truly warmed up, Novak Djokovic. Tusos says, Andrey is playing good. Nole needs this kind of match to raise his level. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he also just, it'd be nice, wouldn't it, if he can actually get a title under his belt this year and then look towards the other clay court tournaments before Roland Garros, because I think he openly admits it as well, and he has done in the past, that he wants to be at his best, right? He wants to be prime time for Roland Garros, wants to peak at the French capital in Paris. And that's completely understandable because, to be honest with you, these tournaments are great, as are the Masters tournaments, but for himself and for Nadal as well, if Federer is going to be playing again, it'll be for him as well. All they really care about at this stage of their careers is Grand Slams. And these tournaments are just seen as aids to help them try out their game and get to form, into good enough form even, and match fitness to then compete and potentially win those Grand Slams, right? And be competitive and go deep. Ricardo says, Djokovic win would be a confidence boost. I don't think he needs confidence boost. I think he's confident enough, to be fair. Alexi's really banging the drum for Rublev. And Akil says, Djokovic always matches his Lacoste outfit with a court colour. Does he? Is that it? I could be right. You're actually right. I wonder if that's the case. Although sometimes he wears like inverse, doesn't he? So he'll have, like, for example, at the moment he's wearing orange and then he'll wear a white shirt. Oh, he's not happy with that, Djokovic. He hits himself on the leg with his racket multiple times after going along with the forehand. That was violent, to say the least. Rublev does a similar thing, actually. He hits himself as well sometimes. He doesn't do it as much. Huge forehand from Rublev into in. Backhand down the line. Djokovic again goes long. It's a shorter ball. Djokovic doesn't move well up into the court. You don't say that much, do you? And goes forehand long. Guys, got 124 likes. Can we get to 150 by the end of this set? That would be good. 150. Come on. Get the likes in, guys. Nearly 500 of you in the chat. Smash that like button. And subscribe if you're new. Second serve into the backhand. Djokovic goes into the tram lines, though, with the backhand. That is not particularly good from the world number one. Looks very disappointed, and as he should, to be fair. He'll be thinking, should have done better with that. Big serve out wide from Rublev to the backhand of Novak Djokovic, and Djokovic goes long with the backhand. So it is 4 games all. We're officially into the business end of this set. Oh, I don't know. I think you have to back Novak Djokovic, right? Considering what's been going on. No? No? Yeah, Shooting Star saying, come on, Novak. Lipat saying, let's go. And Trampion saying, Nole. Astro saying, come on, Nole, let's go. Well, yeah, now's the time, I guess. It is 4 games all. It's a big opportunity here. If Rublev breaks, he'll be serving for the set. So this is a crucial hold, you feel. Oh, and he starts off in fashion. Wow. Big serve from Djokovic out wide. He does love that shorter serve out wide, and it's an ace. An ace to start us off. Beautiful stuff from Novak. 15 love. Djokovic this time goes down the tee, then goes cross court with the forehand. Rublev crunches the forehand down the line, backhand to backhand here now. Really good forehand from Rublev, cross court, goes cross court again. Djokovic goes down the line. Rublev goes backhand cross. Backhand to backhand. Good from Rublev. Great depth. Djokovic staying with him, though. Great defensive work here from the world number 1. Goes backhand lob. And that goes wide. So 15 all. Really good from Rublev, because you actually feel as the rallies get longer and longer, who's the one that's going to win the rally? Well, you'd expect Djokovic, right? So the fact that Rublev is being able to win his fair share of points as the rallies go beyond, let's say, 9 shots is impressive. He's played well today, Rublev. I think no matter what happens, unless he tanks it somehow completely, it's been a good display no matter what. A positive display, I think, on the clay. Really good from Djokovic this time. Goes down the tee from the juice side. That is a phenomenal serve. Ace again. So 2 aces from that juice side. He's really feeling it. 30-15. This time, oh, big kick serve out wide. Interesting choice from Djokovic. And Rublev goes long. 50, really going for it. Novak. Djokovic this time tries to go out wide. Misses it, though. Very interesting. 40-15. 2 game point opportunities to go 5-4 up. Potentially within 1 game of the second set. Second serve, good backhand from Rublev in to win. And then Djokovic makes the mistake. Goes long cross court. 40-30. Very interesting. Could this be a messy game? Looks like it might be. Right, 40-30 and Novak Djokovic looking to hold and force Rublev to serve to stay in the set. Big kick serve out wide to the backhand. Rublev crunches that backhand. What a backhand from Rublev. Wow. To make it juice. That is absolutely phenomenal from the Russian. That is incredible. One number 8 crunches that backhand. It's been such an improved shot for him over the past year or so. He's really added it to his game. Before, it just seemed like it wasn't a particularly good... Well, it was a good shot, but it was very inconsistent. The consistency that he's finding on that side, especially down the line, much better. Hitting a lot more winners as well. Juice here, second serve. Really big opportunity. Oh, that's poor return from Rublev. That's a really poor return. Hit it well, but just goes wide with it. Into his favoured forehand as well. Just feel should do better there. Should do a lot better on that return.
But hey, how we doing, man?
Good stream
good.
So
Hi,
far. JT.
Thank you for covering. Ben is off, and I've just had lunch. Faizan kindly's been helping out, and I'm going to let you maintain what you're doing, man. You're doing a great job. So keep with the main commentary. I'm just going to do add some color commentary here and there. But yeah, from what I've seen, I've not watched much of the match. I've been watching you, and it just seems like Rublev's playing great.
Yeah, he's playing really well. He's playing really, really great depth, actually. He makes the mistake, goes to the tram lines, Rublev, so 5-4. Yeah, he's going to have to serve to stay in the set. Yeah, he's just been really good. I think, in the first set, he didn't serve particularly well in terms of making a lot of first serves, but he backed up really nicely with the 1+. And then he's just had fantastic depth. I mean, he's done something that Djokovic normally does to the majority of the opponents, which is, hit with greater depth than the opponent, right? I mean, that's what is the bread and butter of Novak Djokovic's game, but Rublev's been actually doing it better than Djokovic, which is pretty surprising, to be perfectly honest with you. And I think it's been annoying Djokovic more than anything. He just hasn't been able to get a foothold in a majority of the rallies, even the rallies that have gone longer than 9 shots. It'll be interesting to see the stats, but I think Rublev's had his fair share of points there for sure.
Yeah, certainly. It's an interesting one. Let's see how Djokovic responds. Of course, he's no stranger to going down a set. He's gone down a set all week. Laszlo Djere come back. Kecmanovic come back. Khachanov as well. And he always seems to be able to find a way. It was sort of the story of last year as well, always sort of throwing away sets. This one here, I'm not sure what's going to happen because I think Rublev is inspired form. And I think he's got a bit of a point to prove. I was saying to Ben off stream, this is like the final of the 2 players who are banned from slams. We had Djokovic banned from the Australian Open. Rublev doesn't look like he's going to be allowed to play Wimbledon. And I think Rublev probably will have a bit of fire in him. He wants to kind of take that anger out on the tennis court, and that's what could translate on the court. And I think we're seeing it here. That first set was pretty amazing from him and thoughtless. But he's under pressure here, serving to stay in this second set. He can't afford to get broken now. We do know historically Andrey Rublev has the tendency to get broken towards the end. I've noticed that. I remember ATP finals when he was really crumbling, and there's been some other instances as well, sort of in finals against Tsitsipas. I think Hamburg, where he's sort of serving for the match, instead gets broken and vice versa, and it's just a bit of a mess. But that's a great shot there from Djokovic. Love 15, and he's 3 points away.
Yeah, great backhand on the line from Djokovic, vintage Novak, and Rublev just slicing the forehand into the net. I mean, he can't do much there, to be fair, in that point. It was just too good from Djokovic, utilising the backhand lob as well, interestingly. Don't see it as much on the ATP Tour, but it's something that Djokovic does utilise at times. Give himself a bit more time.
Yeah.
Big serve from Rublev out wide as well. In response
to that. Is your screen behind?
Big ace. 15 all. Am I slightly behind?
I think you are. Where actually watching it?
Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. So that's probably why. I think there's a little bit of a delay.
Unfortunately,
I don't know if I can share it for you. I don't think I can on Discord. I'd love to be able to.
What do you watch on?
If you've got a gambling account, that's probably the only way to watch it.
Okay.
But it's up to you, mate. It's fine. Just keep with you going. If you can't change it. You've been doing a good job so far. Maybe I'll take you through the main commentary as and when it happens, because I'm currently, I think I'm just about 10 seconds in front of you at the moment.
Okay. Oh, good. Really good from Rublev. Yeah. Drop shot from Djokovic, which we haven't seen much of, actually.
Okay, you've not seen many of them.
Yeah, we haven't. He's barely utilised it, which is pretty surprising. And maybe that's why Rublev getting up to the court really nicely. 30-15.
Oh, it's long. 40-15 Rublev.
Oh.
People probably wondering, who am I supporting today? Who do I want to win? My bracket would suggest Novak Djokovic, because Ben's got Rublev in his bracket. But I am warming to Rublev just because I think he's under a lot of pressure. With everything what's happening, with him sort of being threatened to be banned, I kind of think it would be nice to see him win. And he is, of course, such a nice character as well. Yeah. He's someone, you've seen all of the stuff here in Belgrade, him like hours after the matches, signing things, meeting fans. And I have a lot of respect for him for that. But Djokovic, of course, I think he's kind of due an event. So I think I'm going to go for the Djokovic comeback in 3 sets, like we always see. I think that's what the crowd want to see as well. And that will help my bracket. How do you see it going?
I think if Rublev doesn't win this set, I think Djokovic will win the deciding set. I think that's pretty...
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
Pretty nailed on.
40-30. It's a good serve to the backhand of Djokovic. Rublev opens up, goes down the line. Djokovic is there, and it's so good from him. It's amazing, and it is juice. He's 2 points away, and he's trying to get the
Oh.
crowd going. The atmosphere's growing in Belgrade. Djokovic 2 points away from the set. It was a fantastic serve from Rublev, but Djokovic, as we know, recoverability is the key word with him. You never know when he's going to, you never know how to pass him because I find he always has that extra little bit of stretchiness to get it. It's a bit like Mr. Incredible that time.
Yeah, he's Mr. Elastic, isn't he?
Mr. Elastic, that's the one.
Yeah. No, Djokovic, he's just, the athleticism is incredible there.
It's
Unbelievable.
ridiculous. And that's an ace from Rublev, sixth ace of the match, 180 kilometers an hour that was down the tee. Djokovic couldn't get there. And on these clay courts, I mean, finding aces against Djokovic is some doing. So credit to Rublev. That was pinpoint. He's got another first serve in. Djokovic
serve, yeah.
He's sort of pinned on the baseline right now. Can Rublev get this one to 5-all? He goes for sort of like a little bit of a loose one. Djokovic steps in, big forehand. Rublev down the line. What a point this one is. And Djokovic does it. Amazing. Amazing. Brings it back to juice. And we're seeing a big roar. The Nole roar is coming out. It's juice here. Are you a fan of the Nole roar?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't like his celebration when he wins, but I don't mind the roar. Yeah.
Okay, you like the roar?
Yeah, the celebration, I think, is an interesting one. That was a great volley as well. That was a great touch volley to take it to juice.
Yeah, it was.
Really impressive.
And you're someone who plays tennis themselves. You're always telling me you're playing tennis here and there. Are you someone who roars on the court?
Actually, yeah, I'm just a club player, but yeah, I'm okay.
Do you have a good roar if you have a nice winner? You're a big Vamos man or a come on? Or do you a little mutter to yourself?
Only if it's like a really good point. Otherwise, I like an important one, but not too often, to be fair.
Fair enough.
I can't afford to racket smash either. I have to buy a new racket.
Yeah, me too. Oh, it's another great point. This is really hotting up this final. This is the level we was hoping from these two. Djokovic sort of pushing Rublev further and further back. These forehands from Djokovic are pinpoint. That one's long, though. And we're going to get another game point Rublev. Yeah. Just want to say big thank you to everyone, including Faizan, for starting this stream and doing such a great job. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the video. We've passed 100. Next stop's 200. And we've got a special button for it. So if you're here supporting Djokovic, give us a like. If you're a Rublev fan wanting the Russian to succeed, give us a like as well. And subscribe if you're new. We will be covering Alcaraz in the final of Barcelona later. And he's just played for about 3.5 hours. So let's see how he gets on.
Yeah, someone asking when is Novak next playing, actually? What tournament is he signed up for next?
So I'm not entirely sure. I think, is it not just, is he playing Madrid?
Yeah, I thought it'd be Madrid, right? And he's playing Rome.
Let me know in the live chat. I'm sure we've got a lot of Djokovic fans here, and they know, they keep up to date with everything. I mean, I'm trying to keep up to date with all the tennis players, but the Djokovic fans, they know everything Novak. So let me know. I'm pretty sure he's playing Rome, and they've allowed for him to play. I did see that news, but most likely playing Madrid before that. Just to get as many tournaments in as possible before Roland Garros. But in my opinion, I think he's back. I think watching him against Miomir Kecmanovic and Khachanov, we were seeing the real ridiculous level Novak Djokovic, the real GOAT, which we know he is.
I mean, that was just vintage Djokovic to take it back to juice with that ridiculous second serve return.
Yeah.
Backhand cross court.
Rublev, massive inside-out forehand. And you'll see that one in a second. That was great. Rublev is playing extremely well. And I'm really pleased because I do worry about Rublev against the top players. We know he beat Rafael Nadal in Monte Carlo last year, which was amazing. Apart from that, we don't see many of them. ATP finals, he always struggles, gets a bit in awe, I believe, of the opposition. Last time he played Djokovic, he was a bit in awe. I think it was 6-2, 6-3 straight sets. So whatever he's done now, he's definitely made this one extremely exciting. And we know he does like sort of the lower ranked finals. This is not a Masters. This isn't a Grand Slam. So you've got instantly less pressure on you being a 250. And I think it suits Rublev to be playing in the 250s or the 500s a lot more.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he struggles with being dynamic enough. I think he's a bit one-dimensional at times. Doesn't really. A lot of people in the chat were saying he needs to add a few things to his game, which I think if he does, it will make a big difference. But it's just the depth he's been hitting with has been so good, and he served pretty well as well for the most part. But a mistake there again from Rublev. Just too
Yeah,
many
happy
unforced
mind
errors in this
saying
game.
your commentary struggling to keep pace with the game. I think Faizan's a little bit behind on his stream, that's all. But it's all good because he's going to take you through the point just a little bit after it happens. I'll try and take you in real time, and I'm up to date because Rublev is hitting a second serve and it just lands in. Djokovic pinned on the baseline. They go forehand to forehand. Djokovic goes a little bit bigger on that last forehand. Now Rublev back down the center of the court. They're going to go for a bit of a rally here. Neither player really going too crazy. Rublev probably the aggressor out of the two, but there we go. Big shot from Djokovic. He sort of fakes to step in, but it goes big down the line. And we do have, finally, set point Novak. You got the Serbian flags flying, and that was a really good point construction from Novak there. Just bided his time.
Yeah. I'm just watching. I mean, it's the backhand on the line is the key in that. Sets up the in forehand, but I mean, it's just the depth he finds on it, and it's so pinpoint. It's so tough for players to get it back with enough depth to get back to neutral. It's just really, really good from Djokovic. And as you said, he's really patient, just constructed the point really patiently.
Yeah, really good play from him. Showing why he's world number one. And set point here. Brilliant first serve. Unreturnable. Rublev does it. He saves it. Saves the set point. But he's still locked into this juice. I feel Djokovic isn't going to be going away anytime soon. He's going to put everything into this.
I don't think he's going to miss many returns, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he fancies the tiebreak either.
No. Oh.
Finds another first serve. Oh, my word. It's a fantastic return. Iga Swiatek-esque, that return from Novak. Just swats it away. I thought it was a good serve as well. And this is why he is the greatest returner the game's ever seen. Yeah. I'll always stand by that. I am a big Rafa fan, but you've got to give credit to Djokovic. He's the greatest returner, and that is why. He's hit a clean winner off the Rublev serve.
Yeah, it's
and
unbelievable.
Set point.
That is absolutely unbelievable. It's just the way it's the balance that he's shown there. Just managed to reach over. Great control. Unbelievable return.
Oh, Rublev goes massive on the serve. He's pinned him back. What's Djokovic going to do here? Goes to the forehand side of Rublev. Just hits the top of the net cord. It's a very tense moment. It is set point Djokovic. Rublev goes down the line. Djokovic stretching to get there again. Some fantastic tennis from both of them. Djokovic just trying to get everything back right now and make Rublev hit another ball. Goes drop shot. It's a good drop shot. Rublev's there though. And he's going to get a big smash. He doesn't take it. And the rally's still going. Rublev down the line. Saves it. Must have been at least 20 shots, that rally, and saves another set point. I thought it was over so many times. Rublev doesn't go for the big smash. Instead, just sort of pokes one back to Djokovic and keeps the rally going. I think he was probably out of breath.
yeah, prods it.
That's one of them ones I'm sure you understand, playing tennis yourself. When you get a bit tired, you think, I don't have anything left. I'm just trying to get it back at this point.
I think that's a shank from him, to be perfectly honest. He just didn't want to miss. So he's just kind of gone, just put it in and hope. That's classic.
My word. We got Sam loving it. Oh, my God.
That's how long that rally was.
Kiev going, oof, what a point. It was a good one. Make sure, everyone, if you haven't already, hit the like button. We need to try and get to 200 likes for Novak in this final. And subscribe if you're new. It's a good first serve. We're back to juice again. Backhand Djokovic. Clips the baseline. I thought it was going to go long, but it hasn't. Djokovic loops one up. Goes backhand now. Backhand they go. Goes down the line. Forehand there from Rublev. Djokovic can't handle it. And he goes wide. Advantage Rublev. We've got Lexi saying the match is giving me a headache. Well, think about how Rublev feels. He must be exhausted. There's so many times Rublev hits what you'd think would be a winner. But because it's Djokovic, it just comes back. And he's probably not accustomed to that. He's not only played Djokovic once before. And a lot of the other players he plays, the shots he hits, they don't come back.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably, maybe at least one more shot, if not even two at times when you play Djokovic, I think. That's just how good he is at being able to...
Oh, and he does it. He goes back in behind Novak. Does him with the eyes there. It's like a penalty from Rublev. And we are going back to the business end. It's 5-5. Really tense time here. Djokovic is down a set, lost it 6-2. And this one, 5-5 in the second. We've had almost an hour and a half on the clock and nothing separating them really in this second set.
The question is, who's that taking more out of that game, Rublev or Djokovic?
I think Djokovic maybe, because he wasn't able to get the break and get the set.
Yeah.
This is where champions are made. This is the final. This is 5-all. Could be a deciding set for Rublev if he can nick it.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to break now. I think if he goes to tiebreak, I think Rublev might lose his rag a little bit. I'm not sure what his record is in tiebreakers actually, but
yeah, let me know in the live chat, guys, if you have. What do you want, Djokovic's one or Rublev?
Rublev's actually.
Yeah,
Djokovic is really good from what I know.
Djokovic does have a good tiebreak record. I don't think it was as good as last year as previously,
or something. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure on Rublev's one. I'm not sure. Which they're going to change racket. I don't know if he did a string or he just wants a new racket. Did lose the point. It is love 15. The Russian not going away anytime soon.
No. Well, actually, I think if I watch on my phone, I think I'm up to date.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I can use those.
Yeah, thank you. It's just I can hear my voice, that's all.
Yeah, I forgot. That's what I was like, oh, he's on.
Yeah, no worries. Love 15. Djokovic serving. He's taking his time on this serve. Rublev on the baseline. Eagle-eyed as always. He's going to hope for a forehand. And he doesn't get one because that is a double fault. That is the third double fault of the match. And Djokovic is rubbing his eyes right now. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's sort of hunched over at the baseline, rubbing his eyes.
Hay fever.
We know he does have. Maybe it's hay fever. There's not much grass though, is there? It's all clay. Maybe he's allergic to clay.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm up to date. I'm up to date. I can see Rublev just. There you go. I'm all good. I think. I don't know why the TV's not as quick as my phone. He's bouncing the ball now, Djokovic.
That's right.
There we go.
Love 30.
Yeah.
Good serve. Nice return from him. Djokovic steps in, goes into the open court. Nice winner.
Yeah,
can't
really
afford
good.
To give away any break points here.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, I think 15-30. I mean, that point was crucial, right? Because he goes love 40 down. Oh, he's hunched over again.
Yeah, what's he doing? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm trying to work out exactly what the issue is. Is he just a bit fatigued? We know he did struggle with his fitness in Monte Carlo with Fokina. Or is there an issue with his eyes? Does he have a bit of clay in his eye, maybe?
How hot is it in Belgrade? Let's have a look. It's only 24 degrees. Oh, that's fine. It's not going to be to do with the heat. Big serve from Djokovic, or the clips top of the net cord. Thought that was going to be vintage Djokovic out wide, but you see Rublev. I love the little shuffle to get ready as well.
Yeah, he's he's standing over that side because he wants the forehand every time. Rublev,
exactly, and he gets it.
He's a very forehand-centric player, and he gets that one back in. He's got a nice forehand to step into, hits it big, but too big, and he goes long. Yeah. What an opportunity that was to get some break points. It was a loose ball in the middle of the court for Djokovic, and Rublev didn't capitalize. And now 30-all, you've got to take every opportunity against Novak. Otherwise, you're not going to get another one.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed.
And I feel it's all or nothing now, Rublev. He has to go for it right now.
Yeah, he'll be really disappointed because that was a big opportunity. Goes to 15-40, and it's just a routine forehand really for him to hit, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yep.
I was saying I think Rublev, Nadal, and Tsitsipas are the best players to run around a backhand. I think most effective ones.
Berrettini tries it a lot.
Yeah, no, Berrettini's pretty good as well. Not bad.
Good return. His backhand's probably the weakest out of all of them players you mentioned.
Yeah, he's kept the baseline there, Djokovic, as well. So into the rally, in to win from Djokovic. Good forehand from Rublev down the line. Short
looks
ball,
out.
Put it away.
That looks out to me.
That is out.
And it's going to be break point Andrey Rublev. He's hunched over again. Now he's got break point.
He's hunched over again.
He's not touching his eyes. He may just be tired. I think Novak Djokovic looks extremely tired right now. And you've got to remember, he's not played many tournaments this year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be catching up on him. He's had a deep run here. All of his matches have gone 3 sets as well. He's had to come through adversity in most of them where it looks like he's going to be going out and come back. Here we're seeing similar, but does he have the energy and fight to come from behind one more time? That's all it takes because it is the final. He doesn't have any more matches in Belgrade.
Yeah.
And that is
Good
amazing.
serve,
The
but
crowd
wide.
are roaring.
Oh,
They're
what
so
a forehand
pleased
on
with
the
that.
line. Juice. He looks like he wants to go home, Djokovic. But it's a great point. Huge serve out wide. Short backhand from Rublev. Djokovic steps in, just easy as you like, eases it into the backhand corner of Rublev, and Rublev just nowhere near that. I mean, really good from Djokovic.
Yeah, this match is heating up nicely. The crowd's making it a spectacle. Djokovic bouncing the ball. He didn't celebrate on that one at all. I think he's too tired to celebrate right now.
Yeah, I think he is, to be fair. Juice.
Oh, he hits a big forehand again. Rublev can't get there.
What a forehand.
Oh, my word. Some
That
amazing
was,
tennis here.
He might actually, well, I don't know if you remember, well, you will remember, I guess, that it was a 2011 Australian Open against Nadal, but where Djokovic had played like a 6-hour match against Federer in the semi-final the day before.
Yeah.
And he was so tired against Nadal, but he played so well because he's one of those players that when he's that tired, he just steps up a gear because he hits more aggressively and like he's doing now. And he's able to somehow grit it out, which is incredible.
Yeah, a tired Djokovic can be a scary prospect because he just means he's going to be a little bit more aggressive.
And he does
ultra aggressive Djokovic is scary. He's just done it. Rublev misses it, can't return the serve. And at the very least, Djokovic is going to be getting a tie break here. And I think that calls for a joker button.
Yeah, I think it does. Well, I can get that if you want. Towel on his face. He's definitely looks knackered, but I think he'll be fine.
It's not the same as the Fekina tired, is it? Because I think he's playing good and he's tired, so it's not so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he just wasn't necessarily playing so well.
Yeah, agreed. He's come with some clutch points just there as well, to be fair. Big serves as well. I mean, if you're that tired, you're not able to come up with those types of serves as well, to be fair.
Yeah. And I also think the biggest help here for Novak, when you're feeling like you've got not much left in the gas tank, you just turn around and hear the roar of the crowd. And I think that does give you an extra yard of pace in the legs, gives you a bit more energy, a bit more that gets the heart beating faster and allows you to really feel the ball cleaner and just think, you know what, I'm doing it for them as much as myself.
Yeah, for sure. No, agreed. I think it definitely makes a big difference having the crowd behind him and playing at home. I think it really does. I think maybe in some instances where you might, I don't think he'd give up, but I think he'd just maybe not have that extra kind of level to get to. I think with the crowd, he definitely does for sure.
We've got Jonathan in saying Rublev's done. He's lost the match here. I mean, we've always got a few negative Nellies who give up so early. Let's just wait and see. He's certainly not done yet. Rublev's playing great. And he's bringing the best out of Djokovic. I think that's a credit to Rublev, making him sort of pushing him to that extra level.
Just needs to get that first serve, get more first serves, and he does. There we go. On return serve, straight away. That's easy as you like. He needs a lot. He needs that. He needs more of that. There's only 52% of, or now 60%, but 60% of first serves, you can get that up.
Yeah, 60% is not good enough for Rublev. I feel he is someone who's dependent on the first serve because it allows him to step around it. Yeah, he's not just that. He allows him with a good first serve. He's able to get more forehands off. So that's why I think he is more effective to get more in. And not every player is the same, but Rublev needs that sort of 70 towards the 80 mark. Oh my word! Best drop shot you'll ever see. Djokovic on the baseline just swipes at it, and Rublev, he tried running for it for fair play, but it was never getting there.
No phenomenal drop shot, so low over the net as well.
Yeah,
it's just unbelievable touch from Djokovic. I mean, that's just like, and he's not even that. He's about a foot behind the baseline as well. Just makes it even better. Beautiful drop shot. Yeah, 15-0. You just feel the next couple of points. He wants to take it to a tiebreak with ease.
Gets a first serve at least. We've got Gautam asking, how did you guys feel when Novak defeated Nadal last year at the French Open? Safe to say, I did cry. I was very upset.
I didn't cry about
cry baby on stream.
Fair enough. I was pretty upset, to be fair.
Djokovic when he done something special and he deserved it. So fair play to him.
Oh, he's missed it. Final. Oh, how has he missed that drive backhand? Oh no, that's criminal. You can't be missing that. I mean, Rublev set up the point so nicely, and he's hit the drive backhand long 15-30. Now this is where you could potentially implode, right? This is the problem. This is where it's a test of his mental fortitude. Is he able to just put it to the back of his mind or not?
He finds a first serve, and maybe that answers your question.
Yeah.
Because there's many years that would have gone by where we're seeing second serves there from Rublev, but he finds one at a big moment. Djokovic breathing heavy yet again, but he is 2 points away. Can Nole get this 1-3?
Yeah, big opportunity, isn't it now? I think he gets the break point. I think he takes it first time of asking. But
he's going to get a break point. Rublev misses
that's...
We have another set point. I think this is the third set point. We had 2 in the last game. We've got 1 here. Can Rublev fend off the sort of oncoming Novak Djokovic?
That was wrong choice from Rublev. Went down the line of the backhand. I mean, it's the right choice to go cross court. I think though it's so short, but
he does it an unreturnable clutch serving. That's what we see from Novak usually.
Yeah.
So, and Djokovic, he's frustrated. He gets his cap, throws it off. He's had enough of the cap. The cap's thin.
He's like, the cap's weighing me down, man. That's what he's saying. Yeah, he's like, it's weighing me down. Extra kilos I don't need. Oh, classic. Is that a first serve? I think this should be another first serve, right?
I think it was let, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let.
Be able to tell here. Yes, it was. It's a good first serve. Djokovic returns to the baseline. Goes back to the forehand side again. Backhand Rublev. Djokovic peppering the backhand. I think that's wise. And he gets the reward from doing so. Rublev angry. And it's another set point. Novak knocking on that door. Open up. He wants set 3.
Yeah.
We got
I was surprised he didn't go into out.
Did you guys watch Dimonor blow up those match points? I did see the highlights as I was eating lunch. And he had one on top of the net, match point, didn't take it. Alcaraz ended up saving. It was pretty mad.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Second serve, though. This is a big moment. Make sure if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. He does find the second serve. He goes forehand, open court, saves it again.
Oh, what a forehand. Fair play to him as well. Fair play.
This?
Well, it's a serve set up, right? Short ball, steps in. I mean, I was going to say it's routine for him, but at set point down, nerves might come in, but fair play to him. He just brushed it off really nicely there. Djokovic blowing. You can see he's like, come on, just get it done.
No, I agree with you, man. That is a routine Rublev shot, but maybe not on set point.
That's the
against
thing.
Djokovic.
Exactly, yeah.
Second serve, hits the back edge of the line. He's going to have another forehand, playing it down the centre of the court, both players. Forehand to forehand they go. Djokovic with a bit better of an angle goes the other side now. Rublev slices it back. Djokovic steps in. Is it going to be a winner? No, he somehow got it back.
It's long. Yeah, he hasn't.
I don't know how he got there.
Yeah, it was a good get. Unfortunate not to get it back in. I'm surprised he hasn't gone more with the in-tight forehand, Rublev. That's really his bread and butter, but I think he's been put off a bit because of how well Djokovic has started hitting the backhand in response. So, yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you did call for a Russian to beat Rublev. No, to beat Djokovic this year, right? In Hatchanov.
Yes.
Maybe you was just wrong about the Russian. You should have gone for Rublev. He's looking good.
Yeah.
But saying that, this one is another set point. Can Rublev do un-Rublev things?
I think I put Rublev to win the tournament, but I could be wrong.
Oh, my word. Look at that again. It's the same thing you were just talking about. I don't know how he's doing this. He's playing so confidently down set point.
Another serve out wide on the ad side to the backhand. Short ball again. Forehand on the +1 shot. Again, brushes it away into the open court. Really impressive from Rublev. Good composure.
He lose his racket there. What happened? He's just been handed another racket.
I think he hands it to get restrung, I think, and then just picks up another racket, I think, sometimes. But I don't know. We still got the same one, I think.
Well, he plays
short ball again. He's got to put that away. See, that forehand was tight. See, that should have been a winner now into the rally.
That's out, though. And Rublev survives again.
Yeah.
Advantage. Djokovic bangs his head. He's annoyed.
Yeah, that's a uncharacteristic unforced error from Djokovic. Don't expect that at this stage, to be fair.
Yeah. I think you can't underestimate the pressure he's probably feeling as well. There's been a lot of criticism for Novak. with everything that's been going on, sort of more so off the court. And what he would love to do more than anything is prove some of the doubters wrong with a nice win, especially in Belgrade.
Lexi really banging the drum for Rublev in the chat. Massive,
yeah, great to see. Lexi loving a bit of Rublev.
yeah, exactly. Do it for me. We'll tell Rublev that, and I'm sure that will make the difference.
Maybe he's heard because he's hit another winner, forehand winner.
Yeah, and he opened up right with the in-top forehand. Vintage Rublev, to be fair. Goes to the backhand, gets a short ball, puts it away. Cross court, really good from Rublev. We're going to a tiebreaker. That was
before
clutch.
the match, if you said to Andrey Rublev, you're going to be up 6-2 and we're going to give you a tie break in the second, he would have taken it every single day of the week. Andrey Rublev, incredible performance so far. He deserves the bottom.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev. Yeah,
and of course, it is tie-break time. Everyone, get your predictions in the live chat right now. It's tie-break time. I'm going for Novak Djokovic 7-4. It's a nice unreturnable serve to start things off.
Rublev,
what's your score prediction?
I think Djokovic 7-5. I think.
Oh, he's going for one closer. He's going for the 5-all, then Djokovic to take it. I think Djokovic's going to get a little early break and hold it. Let's wait to see what happens. We've got Mr. Novak going. Rublev can do this 8-6. And is that out? I think it was. Was it not? Yeah, it was. And it is 2-love. Novak Djokovic. Just like that, he gets the mini break. The crowd's roaring. We've got Subban going for a 7-5 Rublev.
Well, he's going to have to do the hard way now from love 2 down. That's
Michael Walker going for a 7-2. Novak. We've got Dorak in for a 7-2 as well. Is he going to start opening up?
He's got to win this point. We're 3-love down, and I think it's just it's a mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Good depth here from Rublev, though. Fantastic from Novak there in response. Slice, a really big slice from Djokovic. Goes cross court, drags Rublev out.
Djokovic, another level right now. People are on their feet. They're loving it there in Serbia. And it is 3-love with 2 mini breaks. Novak Djokovic just going through the motions. He looks so good and comfortable right now. I don't know what I can even suggest for Rublev. I think he needs to hang in there and hope Djokovic's level drops a little bit. There's not much he can do with Novak playing like this.
Yeah, he's
got Boban going in for a 7-5 Rublev. Big ass from this position.
Yeah, he's got to weather the storm and serve well, but unfortunately he just lost his first 2 service points. So that's the problem. Now it's going to be a
second serve to look at here, though. Djokovic hits it into the net.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity. He needs to make the second serve return count.
Taking his time, just bouncing the ball. It's a very tense moment here. You can hear just not a pin drop in the audience. Oh, he's missed it. He's gone to try and go in behind Rublev. Dragged it wide. I don't know why he's going to look at the line. It was very clearly out. I saw that from here.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad choice of shot. I think he just didn't move particularly well, which you don't normally attribute to Djokovic at all, to be fair. Well, probably the best mover on tour, but
just can't make them all.
It's a rustiness, right?
Yeah. But he's still leading. He's still got a break in this tie break, leading 3-1. He's taking longer than ever to serve, which you can kind of understand. It's a big moment.
He's helping as well.
Yeah, that's another point.
That's the thing. He'll be taking as long as he can, and if he gets told,
maybe that's why he was looking at the ball mark, not because he thought it was in, just to give himself an extra. Yeah,
it's a dark. It's allowed though. I mean, it's a bit of the dark arts, but it happens. All players do it. To be fair.
Massive hitting from Rublev. He's putting everything he's got into these forehands, but that one's wide, and Djokovic does hold his serve 4-1 this time.
That's wild. Absolutely wild from Rublev. Did really well. Set up pretty nicely, but Djokovic defensively so solid. And then just went for something. I mean, that's just a crazy shot to go for.
He's too much of a ball basher for me. And I think that does let him down because he set that up nicely. Maybe go for a drop shot. Go for a bit of slice. Do something different. Or take off the pace off the ball completely.
Yeah. So
That's a good
someone
thing
actually in
what
the
say
chat.
Nadal and other players do.
Yeah.
Rublev, a little bit still for me, too one-dimensional. You know what he's
Exactly.
going to do, and that's bash the
Yeah.
ball every time.
That's the
Second
problem.
serve.
Someone in the chat said he needs to add a drop shot, and if he did, imagine how much of a difference it would make. Second serves, yeah. Here we
Oh, but
go.
when you hit the ball so hard, I can understand why he does it, can't you? Look at that. Forehand winner.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah. Thing is, that's
going-
fine, right? So you have that level, but if he has the option, then it makes your opponent think twice. Okay, is he going to go drop shot?
Yeah.
Is he going to go? Is he going to go deep and go into the corner? Whereas at the moment, Djokovic knows he's just going to go deep right into the corner. So
Listen, I mean, it's a great weapon to have. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but I think one of the
100%.
best weapons you can have in tennis is to be unpredictable. And with Rublev, that's not the case too
Agreed.
many times than not.
I mean, to be fair, Berrettini, right, is a good example. You used that example before.
Yeah.
Huge forehand, but he's got a drop shot in his game. It's not a
Yeah.
bad one. It's not an amazing one either, but it's good enough that like it's in there and he pushes people back and then uses it. And I
Yeah.
think Rublev, he has that.
And he does mix up the pace
Next
as well,
level.
Berrettini, from time
He
to
does.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe something he can sort of model his game on then for Andrey. But he has won a lot of titles. So let's not discredit him
Yeah.
too much. And he is up a set here against Djokovic. So it's all working. And he's very close in this tiebreak. Only one break separating them. Close to the ace. Doesn't find it.
Oh, very close. Yeah, Jared's saying, does Rublev hit with the
Double
best depth
fault.
in the tour? No.
Double fault.
Oh, that is so. This is where mentally he's collapsed a little bit.
His
I
first
think.
double fault of the match comes in the tiebreak. And, well, it's all on Djokovic's racket now. He's got 2 serves to force this final to 3. Everyone wants 3, I'm sure, apart from Rublev.
yeah, exactly. Especially with the crowd as well. It's going to be an uphill battle, I think, in the third set. But you never know. You never know. I mean, he almost had a chance to break early in the second set. Rublev didn't take it, so you just never know.
And he's going to have a second serve to look at.
Yeah,
Novak
big
Djokovic
opportunity.
may hand a
Has
double
to
fault
get
back.
6-2,
Taking an
and
age,
it's
isn't he?
done.
Goes backhand to backhand. Rublev goes down the centre of the court. Djokovic keeps him back in that corner, keeping him honest. Oh, I thought that was going to be out, but it's not. Djokovic doing so well here.
Yeah, really well. He's on the front foot. You can see inside the baseline. Rublev's so far back. He's just being pushed back. It's better from Rublev, though. Managing to get back into drop shot.
Wow. What a shot
really
that is,
good.
man.
Really good from Rublev just to get up in the court to that drop shot and great dink cross court as well. Really good control from Rublev. Really,
That's
really
so
good.
hard to do. The net clearance was perfect. Just flicks
Yeah.
the wrist, the other side, forehand winner.
Yeah,
And the
really,
pressure
really
is-
good.
Now the pressure's big time on Djokovic because he had a double break. Now he's been pegged back to a singular break again. If he loses this one, we're back on serve.
Yeah.
What's
Wow.
he doing?
It matters if Rublev can make his serves, to be fair. To be fair.
That's true, yeah.
Can't double fault. Yeah, huge
Yeah, I don't
point,
think
huge point.
even if Djokovic is to lose this one, I don't know if it matters that much, if I'm honest. I don't fancy Rublev taking both of his.
No.
I think the pressure's getting to him. It is a final. It is in Serbia. And there is Novak Djokovic the other side. Someone he's never beaten. Serves in. Rublev returns it. Into the rally. Forehand to forehand. Oh, Rublev just sneaks it over the net. We're going to see a smash from Djokovic. No, we're not because it's long. And it is
Oh.
3 set points for the Joker.
Oh, dear.
Nole, Nole. The Nole fans are chanting. They're liking it. They like
Yeah,
what
that
they're
was
seeing.
that was a good point. Pretty tight from both, to be fair, but Djokovic did enough.
That
How
was
many times have
actually
you
quite a
said
hard
that?
pick up because it was Rublev had no pace on it. He just sort of got it back over the net with a low clearance. Djokovic had to do everything with that shot. He did quite a good one.
Yeah, good serve from Rublev. Needs to.
Yep.
There you go. Oh, great forehand. Oh, if Djokovic had got that back, that would have been incredible. He's on the floor.
Yeah,
Djokovic looks okay, though, I
unfortunately,
think.
he did fall over, but he looks okay. Djokovic on the floor right now. Yeah, he just
Have a
slid.
look.
They always look very
Yeah.
dramatic with Djokovic because he seems to always throw his racket about a meter up
Yeah.
into the air. But I think he does that because he wants to fall well, and there's a way
Yeah.
to fall, and he always seems to be able to get up. And hopefully, he is okay. Just cleaning off some clay there with the towel.
He doesn't want
He
to fall on
will
his
have-
racket and stuff. That's the problem as well. That'll be painful.
That's true. Yep. And he's got some set points here, but Rublev serving again. Can he save another one?
Yeah, and he's just
Brilliant first serve. Djokovic somehow gets it back. Rublev goes big backhand. And he finishes it off. No, he don't. He misses the volley. He had the whole court to go into. He misses it. And Norley, he's done it. We're going to 3. And how many times have we said that in Belgrade this week? Boom, just like that. Djokovic gets his bag. I think he's going to have a toilet break here.
yeah.
It's understandable. They've been playing for almost 2 hours on court, and this final is going to be going to a deciding set. For those who didn't catch us earlier, we did cover Iga, who managed to win another match, 23 in a row for her, 4 titles in a row. That's just ridiculous. What's your thoughts on the Iga stuff?
Oh, she's just playing incredibly well at the moment. It's great to see as well, because I think in the past, I think her conversion rate after losing first sets was really poor. But recently, it's just been so good. And in finals, I don't think she's ever lost a final, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think she's ever lost a final.
I don't know, actually.
I'm pretty sure she's got 100% success rate. She's just
really?
she's so clutch in finals.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she's just maturing so well. And I know she's a great clay court player, but on the hard courts as well, she's been so good. So it's great to see her develop. And obviously, a shame we're not going to see any kind of Barty-Swiatek clashes, but that's understandable. But I think there'll be other players that hopefully step up as well. But she at the moment is looking so dominant. I mean, it's great to see.
Yeah, certainly favourite for Roland Garros. And we've got Ems in saying
100%.
if Novak wins, they'll say he's favourite for Roland Garros. What do you make of that?
Oh, no. Well, I don't know. It's difficult.
I think Mats Wilander suggesting as well he's going to be there.
I think it's difficult because Nadal's not back right yet, is he? That's the issue. So I think as it stands, I guess you could say. But although Tsitsipas is up there as well, I guess I know he lost in Barcelona to Alcaraz, but I feel like Alcaraz is just a bad matchup for him, to be perfectly honest with you. But
I think you're being too nice about it, if I'm honest. I think there's only one favourite of Roland Garros. There's only ever going to be one favourite, and that's every single day of the week, Rafael Nadal. For me, for as long as he's playing there, I always say the same thing. He's always favourite, but I do put Djokovic in the bracket with the likes of Tsitsipas and Alcaraz to cause maybe some kind of challenge and upset. But yeah, there's no more than that for me. Probably he's got to be the second sort of. You've got Rafa, then him there. I think the other two, they don't have this same level of experience on the sort of over a best of 5 scenario, especially. So, Tsitsipas, we know, come very close last year, was up 2 sets in the final, wasn't able to convert. Maybe could come closer this year. I mean, he's played very well. I wouldn't read too much into that match against Alcaraz because, like you say, it just seems to be a bit of a bogey player for him at the moment. But he definitely could do really well this year. I'm hoping Tsitsipas avoids the side of Nadal, which I'm not sure is going to happen. But I think,
I think Tsitsipas, he doesn't mind playing Nadal. I think he'd prefer to play Nadal than Djokovic.
Yeah, and I just don't want him on that same side. I'd like him to. I'd prefer Alcaraz to play Nadal than Tsitsipas to play Nadal. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Because I think most one-handers, they can't handle Nadal going cross court with the forehand, but he doesn't mind it shoulder height. He takes it on, and we saw it in Barcelona last year. And I know that he ended up losing that match against Nadal, but he pushes him a lot. I don't think he likes playing Nadal, but I think he definitely prefers it to Novak. I think Nadal will think that as well. But yeah, he's really good. He's really good at Tsitsipas as well. He'll be disappointed with the Roland Garros final being 2 sets to love up, but is what it is.
Yeah, Red Devils in saying Andrey shook right now. Thoughts on his mental game? I've spoke about it so many times, and I was sort of alluding to it. I didn't want to jinx him too much, but I probably did anyway. And it was the same kind of signs again. Doing a double fault for me in a tiebreak is always criminal. You can't afford to do that because it's like you're just giving away a whole point a game. Every point is so valuable in a tiebreak. You can't afford to do any double fault. So instantly, that's a bad mental look for me because he didn't make any the whole set, saved one for the tiebreak when it really mattered. And I feel a bit sorry for him because I keep thinking it's going to come of age, but sometimes it just never leaves you, these things. If you don't have it mentally, it's very hard to sort of pick it up. And he's still young, so he's got plenty of time. And he's not out of this match yet because he's playing actually some of the best tennis I've seen from him. This is like the Rublev who went on that crazy run. Was it not last year, the year before, when he was winning all these
Yeah.
events? I feel
2020, yeah.
I'm getting 2020. Then we had Casper Ruud doing it last year on the clay. I think we're starting to see a little bit more of the old Andrey Rublev, the one who can crush the ball so consistently, and that is
Yeah.
obviously a big. It's a big issue for anyone who plays. We know Nadal struggled against him on the
Yep.
clay as well when he was doing that. So he's got more than, I wouldn't write him off. He's there sitting on his chair right now, ready for the next set. You got Djokovic off the court completely, taking a toilet break. And I think it's probably a good time now, while we've got a bit of a break, to give some predictions for this third set. Let me know in the live chat. I'm going to go to you as well, Faison. How do you see this third set going? Over to you.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. So prediction, I'm going to go Djokovic 6-3.
Djokovic
Which
6-3.
Red
Don't give a
Devils called
chance
it
to
as well.
Rublev, no?
So, well, on the mental side, I was going to say I agree with you. I think he...
Yeah, but he's playing well. He's doing. Listen,
He
he
is
only
playing well.
lost in a tie break, and he saved all them
Yeah.
set points, and he won the first set 6-2. Why are we all so quick to write off Andrey
So
Rublev?
I'm not writing off, but I just think in terms of prediction, and I think the issue is with a tiebreaker, it can take a lot out of you mentally. He'll know as well. He had some chances to break in the second set where like he had good openings. I think he's playing really well. Like the first set he played really well. Like the depth that he was hitting with, like phenomenal. He dropped off a little in the second set, and Djokovic played better as well. Fair play. So, but I just think it's now an uphill battle. I think it's gonna be really tough. And considering how the whole week's gone, I mean, it's impossible to back against Djokovic.
I mean, that's a great point. I think you ended on the best one of the lot, because every single match this week, he's lost the first one, won the next two. So I think you'd be a fool not to suggest that he wins the next one. We've got Red Devil agreeing with you with a 6-3. We've got Tugger Elite going for a 6-3 Rublev. We've got Sam with a 6-2 Djokovic. M's going for a 6-3 Rublev. I'm going to go for a 7. I'm going to go for a tie break. I think it's going to be another tie break, and Djokovic is going to win in a tie break. He's going to have 2 close sets, which is just enough for him to raise the trophy in Belgrade and win it.
So similar to the Ger win, where you had to win 2 tiebreakers in a row.
I think that's what we're going to be seeing. Similar to Ger, good spot. And I think he's going to have to win this event, because he lost it last year. I mean, they've made an event for him. It's the Belgrade Open. It's just perfect.
Well, so he
for
lost
Djokovic.
to Karatsev, but then he won the second edition, didn't he? It was Belgrade Open 2.
Yeah, they made a
last year.
second one with lesser opposition just to help him out. Beat Molcan in that final.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have
such a big surprise.
Let me just change the stream time, because we will be covering Alcaraz Carreño Busta afterwards. And as far as I'm aware, that one's going to now be on at 4:30. So they've given Alcaraz a little bit extra of a rest. I think has it been 2.5 hours in total, maybe 3 hours? That's a lot better than, say, half an hour, like quickly change over and go again. That would have been too much. But I'm glad they've given him some time.
Yeah.
Busta, though, is still the underdog. You can get him at over evens to win the match.
God.
What do you make of that?
Yeah, surprising. Almost in a way, I don't know if it's good for Alcaraz to have a break. He might just seize up. They're gonna be massaging him a lot. Like he's gonna be on the chair getting massaged to make sure he doesn't cramp up. But
I mean, he needs to have a break. Surely it's better that he's had a break than not.
I don't know, but I feel like
4 hours.
But 2 hours is not very long, right? Like by the time he goes back, he'll probably have a shower, have something to eat, probably have a massage, and then like that's kind of it. Like he's not really gonna have much time to kind of really like properly like decompress. Because
I think it's been a little bit longer than 2. It's been more like 3.
Has it? Okay.
So
Maybe. I mean, I think he'll be okay. I think for the first set. I think if he wins, he'll have to win in straight sets. Goes to 3 sets, I think he'll die. Like, I did not die, literally die, but I think he'll get.
You've heard it here first. Alcaraz set to die if it goes to 3 sets. No, I know exactly what you mean. I agree. I think he does need to get it done quickly.
Yeah, I agreed. Good start from Djokovic, love 15 straight away, and second serve to look at.
Yeah, we've got Milan in 6-4 Novak, Mike going for a 6-1. So everyone, apart from a few in the live chat, are thinking Djokovic wins this one. I'm the only one who's gone for a really close one. I'm surprised that no one gives. Everyone thinks Rublev's going to just buckle over here.
What does history tell you, JG? That's the issue.
Yeah, but you remind me of Ben. I feel like I've got another Ben on it. looking at the history books, sometimes there's going to be a change.
I
And
normally go
all this
very left
recency
field.
bias. Sometimes you need to look at it and just think, you know what? Rublev's turned the corner. I think he's going to make this one competitive.
Yeah, I'm normally like that. I'm normally very optimistic, but I think after watching the whole match, I'm just a bit like.
Yeah,
Thing is,
I think-
it's tiebreakers.
I can't
If
come
he'd
back
lost
from
it-
that because you've got that over me.
Yeah.
I'm not watched
No,
the
no.
whole match.
But if he'd lost it like even if he'd lost it like 6-2, 6-3, I would have been like, okay, he knows he didn't play that well. He can reset. But I just feel like tie breaks, like mentally, they can just break you.
Yeah.
Especially the double fault as well. Then this doesn't look good.
Oh, well, you all might be right because Rublev under pressure
Yeah,
early in the third set.
15-30,
It's
God.
15-30. Let's have a
There
look
you
at
go.
that point again. It was a big slice there. Djokovic goes down the line and Rublev just
Yeah.
couldn't manage to get it back. Very close to
Yeah.
coming over. But hits the net.
Didn't even see where that
Ooh.
first serve went. It wasn't in, but
No, it was just out. Hit it very hard.
there you go. Second serve. Oh, he's got to get on the front foot here. Rublev backhand to backhand here. Yeah, opens up the forehand. Much better depth. There we go from Rublev. Djokovic on the back foot. Rublev's just got to stick at it with the depth. Even if that means giving up a bit of power. Great angle found from Djokovic from the in to out, then on the cross court as well.
Yeah, he's moving
Backhand to
well here,
backhand.
Djokovic.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's vintage
he
Djokovic
deserved it.
defensively.
Incredible. That is like vintage Djokovic. We've seen him do this so many times, and he gets 2 break points. I feel he's in the chokehold at the moment from Novak, and I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of it.
Yeah. If he gets broken now, Rublev, I think JG, you're gonna have to amend your prediction.
I have to leave. I have to leave.
Yeah.
Definitely.
2 break points.
I'm going to
Big.
just sit in the Alcaraz stream on my own before it starts.
Exactly. Oh, there you go. Good serve though.
Yeah, he
Good serve,
saves
very
one.
good serve. Yeah, Djokovic goes long, 30-40 even.
I mean,
sorry,
he
so
does have a
7-1.
good first serve, Rublev. He can get out
Yeah.
of trouble with it.
The first serves, like now, it's a weapon. I think it's the second serve. We saw Sinner just like tear it apart, and it still
it's not good. It's not a
really
good second serve.
It's not. It's way too weak. There's a big disparity between his first serve and second serve. That's
His
the
second
issue.
serve's like my first one, which is no good.
Yeah. There you go. Drop shot from Rublev. Oh, there we go. That's what we want to see. Drop shot from Rublev. Thank you. Lovely. He had him so
Rublev
far
heard you.
back. And he, yeah, exactly. And he's like, yeah, play a drop shot. Why not? Really, really good. 2 break points saved. Maybe JG's right. He's turned a corner.
Oh, you're lagging it.
Oh, I don't think I'm lagging. I think it's JG. Is it JG or me? Oh, so I'll carry on. Rublev, advantage up, fantastic ace out wide. And that is, yeah, JG's lagging. Okay. I'll carry on then. I'll take over. Advantage Rublev, really, really impressive ace out wide from the Russian. Then goes down the tee beautifully, but goes long.
Not sure what happened there. I think my internet went slightly.
Yeah. Second serve, and Djokovic goes cross court with a backhand drop shot. Rublev gets up, gets there nicely. Can he put away the volley? He doesn't need to. Djokovic goes into net with a forehand. Great hold from Rublev. Really impressive. JG, look, Rublev has suddenly become a world beater. That's what it looks like.
What did I tell you? Andrey Rublev hitting the line.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev. Is it just Ben doing the vocals then, JG? You don't get involved?
No, I don't. I'm on one of them. I'm on France's TFO. That's about it.
So one of the players that you're probably not going to cover very much, just so you can hide yourself.
No,
in
we
there.
have people who send tips in just for the Francis TFO button. It's that popular, I can assure you of that. It's a great button, some great lyrics. Voice of an angel, some people call it. But I am due to do some others. Might do a rap. You never know.
A rap. Huh? Wow.
Might get you on it if you want a little duet.
Oh God, I'm not sure that's for me.
Not me either. But here we go. Djokovic. A bit of disappointment from him. Rublev, incredible though, showing his resilience. And this new Andrey Rublev, the mental strength getting better and better.
Rublev 2.0.
Yeah, Rublev 2.0.
Yeah.
There we go. Second serve.
Oh, Djokovic really taking his time.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's okay.
Messed up the ball
toss
toss.
isn't right, yeah. That's like me every match. Ball toss isn't right. Oh, forehand return from Rublev goes into the tram lines. What is? Yeah, he's not happy at all. Oh no.
Yeah, and he's sort of shouting now. He needs to be careful because he has the tendency to get some code violations as well. If he screams too loud. Him and Medvedev could be a bit like that at times.
Yeah. Yeah, big serve from Djokovic, backhand return from Rublev, cross court wins the rally, forehand to forehand here, both hitting the ball really nicely. Rublev changes it up, then backhand to backhand here now.
Yep.
Goes down the line. Djokovic, though, goes long. I thought he might hit the baseline with that forehand. Goes long, though. Really good from Rublev. Stuck with him nicely.
Got Red Devil saying, I wouldn't say that at all, JG. Was just one hold. I mean, it was one hold, but he saved the break point. And it's against Djokovic. Come on, in Serbia. You've got to put a lot more praise on Rublev. It's not easy to do. There's so many other competitors who tried the same thing and have fouled every single time. So yeah. I think Rublev making this one a really good final. It's quite competitive.
He is, to be fair. I mean, you've got to give him kudos on that. We'll see.
He demolished Fanini, didn't he, in the round before?
He did, which is pretty impressive, to say the least.
I keep writing Rublev off recently, and I think it's coming back to bite me. I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, double fault, Novak Djokovic.
Oh dear.
A case of the case of the Arina Sabalenka's there from him.
Yeah, who averaged 10 plus double faults before this tournament. So she had a good tournament, to be fair to her, though.
Yeah, she's looking a lot better.
Yeah, I'm glad to see her back playing better tennis.
Here we go.
Exciting
Rublev.
to watch.
Can he hit the lines? That one hit the line, but from Novak Djokovic, ace.
Oh, I was expecting him to serve a second serve. I thought it'd gone wide, but he's hit. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
serve out wide to the backhand. It doesn't even move, Rublev. Such a good serve from the world number one. Saying Rublev needs to keep his head switched on. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much exactly what he needs to do, to be fair. Forehand from Djokovic, very loopy. Rublev makes it into out forehand. Djokovic makes a mistake, goes into the tram lines.
Break point.
No, break point. Here we go. It suddenly flipped on his head.
Good old Rubles. Break point.
Wow. This is a
big break points from both players. Maybe they are a little bit tired, both of them.
I mean, Rublev hasn't played many long matches. He only played 1 3-setter. He shouldn't be tired. Although he never takes a break. He plays so many tournaments. He's probably just wear and tear.
Yeah.
Backhand to backhand. Into out goes Rublev. Djokovic. Oh, he's just clipped the line there. I thought it'd gone wide. He gets the net cord. Rublev comes up. Comes to the net. Volley. It's a drop volley on... Oh, he does it! He gets the break!
One of the best points of the match.
Point.
I tell you what, Andrey Rublev, he deserves it in the end. How did he keep in
I thought he hadn't
one?
done enough with the half volley drop, and then he somehow just managed to do well enough of the net. Really, really impressive. And Djokovic goes wide in the end into the tram lines with his own volley.
That again, that is so good. It's a good pickup from him, and then he guessed which way he was going. Djokovic couldn't handle it. Coming back, it's like ping pong there. And it is the break. Andrey Rublev, he's leading in the final. Is there going to be a shock in Serbia?
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
Red Devil saying Nole's very fatigued. Double fault though from Rublev. Not a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
Can he consolidate the break? Oh, that's a good serve. Don't know why. Why did he apologise, Rublev? Did you see that? Was he apologising about?
He's been apologizing a lot. Even in the first set, like he hit some fantastic shots, like people hitting the baseline. He was like, "Sorry." I'm like, "Why are you saying sorry for?"
I
So
don't know why he's
weird.
just saying sorry for a great serve.
He's like, sorry for playing so well.
Sorry for winning.
Yeah,
Maybe he's apologising to the crowd.
yeah, exactly. Make sure they like him. Good serve. Djokovic goes long with a return, 30-15. Here we go. Right, you just feel Djokovic's level drops a little bit. Rublev suddenly got momentum out of nowhere almost because he's not happy with something. Don't complain, you're winning, you're a breakup. Just get on with it. You just this is what I mean. This is where it's silly where he's moaning and you're like, you're a breakup.
Yeah, but someone
Just
might have been
concentrate.
moving in the crowd, I think.
Yeah, which is fine, yeah. There you go. Second serve though. Oh, it's a good I was about to say it's a good return because I thought he was about to do a Djokovic special and crunch it cross court, but he doesn't. Goes
And
long
returnable,
and
though.
by a mile as well. 40-15.
We've got Ringo in saying Vamos Novak.
Two
Djokovic
games
fans, let
point.
me know in the live chat, can Djokovic come back from this? I mean, we know he is sort of the comeback king, so I wouldn't put anything past him. But usually these third sets, he comes to life a little bit, apart from the Fokina one. Are we seeing another example of what happened in Monte Carlo, where he lost that third set 6-1? Rublev here, 3-love up though. He's cruising.
Consolidation. I can do the
An
button.
incredible consolidation from the Russian.
Very nice. Yeah, really good.
Yeah. And
Really
we
good
have
from Rublev.
also hit 200 likes on the stream. Thanks
have we?
everyone for liking the video. Woo! Next stop, 300. Let's try and get there. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. We'll be covering one more final later on, which is Carlos Alcaraz versus Carreño Busta. Are you joining us for that one?
I won't be able to, unfortunately, but yeah.
No worries. All good. You've done a great shift here. I wasn't expecting you to be free as well for that. So it looks like it will just be me on my own for Barcelona. Hopefully you can join us all for that one. It should be a good one. Sam's in saying, wow, didn't expect this. Vamos.
Yeah.
Very happy that Rublev's winning.
Yeah. And in fact, the
Alexi
people in the
saying-
chat who said Rublev to win, where are they?
There was a few. I can't find them now. But fair play to everyone who did who did fancy that. Red Devil saying, is Ben still on vacation? No, he was there today. He started off the streams. He's just got the afternoon off. He's got some, I think he's celebrating his Easter this weekend. He didn't have an opportunity during Easter, so he's doing it this weekend, which is fair enough. He's done a lot of streams of late. He will be back later on tonight, so he's still in the country, still going to be in his same old spot in the studio, and he'll be back tonight for a draw preview because we have a few events coming up, which we're going to be covering on Game to Love. So if you want to get your predictions in for that, join us later on. Djokovic here, all to do in this final.
I'll be tuning into that. Probably tune to the stream as well. Just won't be on.
No worries.
So I'll
Sounds
be
good.
tuning. Alcaraz.
I'll let you do more commentary now. Save my voice then.
It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. Second serve and Djokovic down the tee. Good forehand from Rublev down the line. Backhand to backhand. Good depth from Djokovic. Goes down the line. Clips the net cord, does Rublev. Drop shot from Djokovic. And Rublev, really good composure. Just dinks it down the line. Love 15. And everything's going up the Rublev train at the moment. That's what it looks like.
I mean, he does look very tired. I would say the point what made free love, you saw it was a good serve. Djokovic didn't really react to it at all. And you see there, he's walking away before. I think he generally has hit zero in the energy tank.
Yeah, so the question we had, wasn't it, about who's I guess more tired after the tiebreaker and how much is taken out of each.
Look at
But
that,
that is
How do you do a shot like
unbelievable
that?
from Djokovic. The backhand on the line. I mean, anyone in the chat who basically likes tennis or plays tennis and has a two-handed backhand, just watch Djokovic.
I mean, if I was able to ever do that in real life, I think I'd retire then and there. I'd frame the racket after I hit it and just think, I've completed a tennis now.
The backhand, especially the backhand on the line, is just phenomenal. Like, it's so good. Technically as well, it's amazing. Like you can teach it as well.
It's a loose one, though. That's a loose one. 15-30.
Yeah.
You can see Djokovic is trying to get all of the points done quickly.
He is, yeah.
is tired. He doesn't want to rally for long. And he wants this match over with. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
he
he's
wants,
definitely
but
trying
obviously
to
not
shorten the
losing.
points.
He wants to try and get it back into it and just finish the points quick.
Yeah, 100%. He's trying to shorten the points, trying to serve into corners, come forward. Took that dry volley on, which wouldn't normally expect him to. There we go. Unbelievable. He's
Good
made
shot.
that. Yeah, no reaction whatsoever from Djokovic.
I did hear a big shout.
No, it's out. It's out.
I did hear like an ow.
Yeah. It's out. I thought he'd made it. So
I thought he made it as well. It looked good. Let's have a look at that
Ooh.
closely. I mean, yeah, it was fractionally wide. Feel a bit sorry for him, but it is another 2 break points for Rublev. Can he get the double break in this final? He's got a second serve to look at. Djokovic, you can say he's thrown the towel in slightly. I think he's just generally has got nothing left.
Yeah.
Rublev has to capitalise right now, and he's just hit. Is that a double fault or a second serve ace?
Second serve ace.
What's Rublev doing? I don't think it was even that hard. It was 134 kilometers an hour. Rublev guessed the wrong way and stood still. Bizarre moments here. Break point. Second serve ace, 130 kilometers an hour. Rublev, I don't know what he was doing. He just looked at it in bemusement.
Oh god, this is it's a bit of a lull, it seems. Big serve from Djokovic doesn't make it though, so it will be a second serve. Maybe he can serve one of those into the corner again, and Rublev might miss it. So we're about to find out.
Yeah, these 130 kilometer second serve
goes into the forehand. Rublev crunch. Yeah, he looks like he's given up.
Yeah,
he looks like he's given up. Double break. It's a really good second serve return from Rublev in. Double break for love. Dare I say, could Rublev bagel Djokovic? That's a really bold prediction, but it could happen.
Andrey Rublev spoiling the party in Serbia. Djokovic still struggling with his fitness, it seems. He had a long time off, but he's not got it together. And Andrey Rublev breaks again.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev. Yeah, you can see Djokovic just losing that first point. You can see he's going down the line really quickly with the backhand, and he's trying to go for it quickly. He gets tired in the point, and he's like, "I've had enough." Someone said here, I think it was a hilarious comment. Someone said, I can't even keep up with them. Someone said it's time to retire, as in like from the match. I think they were saying, which to be fair would have been so. Djokovic, when he had the issue with the gluten, he used to get retired when he was quite young. It was when he was really young. He used to retire from matches because he'd get retired. So he won't do it now. But it just made me laugh because he just looks absolutely spent. Like poor guy.
Yeah, it's not good for him right now. We've got so iconic, and I hope Rublev doesn't bagel Novak this set.
Especially, imagine bageling him in Serbia. That would just be like
I'm not
carnage.
sure about that.
Absolute carnage.
Well, Rublev might help him out because that's a double fault. 15-30. This one not going to the way we thought it would. I did think Rublev was good value in this set, but only for a tie-break.
He's got to be careful with Rublev, though. This is important. Oh, what a drop volley from Rublev. Yeah. Unbelievable touch. That is really good. Class. Yeah. Absolute class.
Yeah, clever shot. Making Djokovic run as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, thing is, this
is
just
where gave Djokovic
Rublev...
enough chance to like think, oh, maybe I can get there.
Yeah, he's almost the worst player to play Rublev when you're tired because he'll just move you side to side and make you stretch. To be honest with you, that's the problem.
You're Rublev right now, I think the game plan's got to be keep a rally going.
Yeah, you just stick to what he's been doing. Don't take huge risks, but just make sure you're hitting with good depth. Make sure you're making Djokovic move side to side. If you can come to the net and volley as well behind an approach shot, then do it because Djokovic is not going to be stretching and whipping forehands like round him to pass him, right? So 40-30 in game point is really good from Rublev. Big serve, but goes long. Second serve here.
Second serve.
Goes to the backhand. Oh, what a backhand from Djokovic, but Rublev just puts it into the open court.
He's not there.
And I can't even see where Djokovic is off the screen.
No, he didn't even bother. He didn't even bother. He's not running at all now, Novak. He stood still.
But even the
Nothing left.
return, I couldn't even see him. He was so far back. It's almost like an invisible man returned it, and then he just popped off. Oh god,
That is the consolidated double break for Andrey.
5
Rublev.
love. So he's 1 game away from bageling him. It's on. The bagel's on.
Big thanks to everyone who's joined us for this final. It's not going the way of Novak Djokovic. Rublev looking amazing right now, and he's taking advantage of an extremely tired Novak. Hopefully, this isn't the case for the match we're going to be covering later on.
Yeah,
I have a big fear.
JG's worried that
I have a big
Alcaraz is going to be
fear
on
this
this
could
after
be
2 games.
Alcaraz. Alcaraz could be doing what Djokovic is doing. You can see him there, head in hands, with a towel over his head. He's probably devastated. He feels like he's let down people there and the local fans. But he needs to hold his head up high. Novak Djokovic, what he's doing week in, week out, on tour every year, the level he's able to compete at, you can't criticize the guy, really.
No, he's phenomenal.
And he's a phenomenal talent. And even the best, even the very best, lose matches from time to time. He raises his thumb there to the crowd as if to say, thank you so much for your appreciation and supporting me, but he just doesn't have. If you don't have anything left, you don't have anything left. What can you do?
Yeah. The problem is that people need to remember as well, he's only played 5 or 6 games this whole year.
And people need to remember he's human. I know he does. He feels like a machine at times, but you can't always be a machine.
But he hasn't played this many games in a row all year, so he's going to take it out of him. And they've all been 3 setters as well. So it's surprising that he hasn't cramped up earlier.
Why is he so tired? He almost doesn't. He doesn't play tournaments at the moment.
Match fitness, right, Patrick? So the problem is his body's not used to it. So if you just suddenly start playing tennis, say if you hadn't played tennis for 6 months, just for you personally, if you suddenly start playing tennis, play 2 days, even 2 days in a row, your muscles will be tense, you'll be cramping, you'll be tired. It's just natural. His body's not used to it. Even though he's played tennis for so long, he's had a long time out, hasn't played match competition in a long time. Yeah. 15 all here, and what a return! Yeah. Djokovic tries to serve volley, but he doesn't even bother trying to make the volley. I think he knows it's done. But it's sad to see. And let's be honest, if Djokovic wasn't this tired, it would have been a very competitive third set. So I think after about a game, we kind of saw that he was giving up. Not giving up, but he just didn't have anything to give. To be perfectly honest with you. Second serve, 15-30 here. Rublev just trying to get it done. Is he an ace there?
Rublev pointing at the mark, saying the ball's out. He's marked it. The umpire's off his chair to have a look at it. Yeah. And yes, it is out. So that is.
The funniest thing about the marks is I always feel like they could just make the mark themselves with the racket because they're making the mark.
Well, you could, yeah.
But you know what I mean? Rather they don't point to it, they make a mark themselves.
Right, quickly though, this is championship point. Yeah. One's gone missing into the net. We've got one more coming up.
Match point.
Sad to see Novak like this. 2 hours 27 on the clock. He lost the first set 6-2. Come back, won the tiebreak in the second.
Though. Saves another.
And he saves another championship point and prevents the bagel. We're at juice.
Yeah. The thing he will be able to do is serve, right?
Points. He can't lose from this position, surely.
Imagine 5 love down, 40-15
anything's
up.
Possible.
It's true. That would be the best comeback I've ever seen in my life if he does that, to be fair. Serve volley, volley just goes long. Thing is, he's doing what he should be doing. Just try and serve big, try and volley when he can.
And it's a third match point.
Match point.
Big serve. Good. Oh, what a forehand from Rublev. He gets it done.
I think he's done it. Yes, he has.
6-2, 6-7, 6 love. He does get the bagel. I don't think it really counts as a bagel, as in when you see it, we'll know how tired he was. But he did his job, right? It's clinical, and JG was right. JG was right. He turned a corner, and everyone in the chat, fair play to you, said Rublev would win. What a win for Andrey Rublev. Played some really good tennis in the first 2 sets, to be fair, when Djokovic was fit and healthy. So really good win, and he wins in Belgrade. Djokovic, again, just can't seem to win that first tournament in Belgrade, but a good tournament and some good games under his belt as well.
Yeah, really enjoyed the event. Andrey Rublev, incredible performance here. He wasn't overawed by the occasion. The crowd have a lot of respect for him, and he's such a nice guy. And I think if anyone deserves it, he does. Commiserations to Djokovic. It is the same thing what happened at Monte Carlo. It was a breadstick against Davidovich Fokina, Monte Carlo. We've seen a bagel this time against Rublev in Belgrade. Hopefully, we see Djokovic sort of building now on this with his fitness. But I think the only person we should be talking about is Andrey Rublev because he's won another title, this time a 250. And well done to Rublev. He's cementing himself inside the top 10 and just keeping himself in the hunt for maybe a slam very soon.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
Yeah. Really, really impressive from Rublev. First serve won as well, 73% behind his first serve, which is really good from Rublev. And I thought his first serve was working nicely, but even behind the second serve, even though it is a weakness, 51% is not bad. I think considering how good a returner Djokovic is, it was a really impressive display from Rublev. The Grand Slam, who knows? Who knows? I don't think it'll be Roland Garros, but if he can start getting some more Masters titles under his belt, I think he'll be dangerous at Madrid, be dangerous in Rome. And for Djokovic, it's about building up his fitness, which he will be doing. But yeah, kudos to Rublev. What a win from the Russian. And great to see him come into some good form because he had a bit of a lull towards the end of the last year and right at the beginning of this year. But he's started to find his feet again. So great to see. He's an exciting player to watch, no doubt.
Yeah, really happy for him. 12 Travel 21 says, in fairness, this week's still been a massive success for Djokovic. I agree with that. He needed some more match fitness. He needed some games under his belt. And that's what we've seen today and all this whole week, really, because he's not just had quick matches. He's had all matches which have gone 3 sets. He's been pushed in a lot of them. He's had to show some kind of resolve and that real champion spirit we know he has. And I think today he just didn't have anything more to give. But still, he's progressing. He's better from Monte Carlo. He's gone through a deeper into an event. You'd expect the next one, never know, could be lifting the trophy. So we know what Djokovic can do. Well done to Andrey Rublev. Thank you so much, Faizan, for covering the large part of the stream when I wasn't here. And of course, all of it when I was in as well. We'll have to have you on again soon. You've done a great job. Go check out his channel, Quality Shot on YouTube. And yeah, see me later for Barcelona. We're going to be watching Alcaraz, Carreño Busta, 2 Spaniards. No Rafa. You know he's usually there. Probably on Pista Rafa Nadal. So he'll be there in just on the court name at least. But thanks for watching. Rublev wins. Eagle wins earlier. One more final to go. Let's go. Join me on that one. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys soon.